The Fully Geek.
Yes. A Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas. We are here, episode 122 of the Fully Geek Pod. All right, it's the Christmas special. What's going on, man? Easy does it. What's going on? How's it going? How's everyone doing on this Christmas special?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Yeah,
All good, man.
All right, this pod lands Christmas Eve, so hopefully you
got added like a Christmas spirit to the occasion. You get me?
That's straight for the bottle, you know.
Indeed, boy. Indeed, you get me. We're out here. Okay, it's been a few years. Those that have messed with us since the first ever Christmas special. This time we was at Marlon's house, getting very drunk, but unfortunately, due to Uncle Boris and Omicron and whatever transform we're
and
Marlon.
Molly Mo.
Everyone's back at their yards. But yes, what's going on, people? How's it going, man?
All good, man.
All good, man. All good.
I'm off tomorrow. So yeah, man. It's all
But you officially off from tomorrow, then to the new year?
No, just 2 days. Goes to 2 days off, man.
What, and then go back work Christmas Eve?
Yeah, half day Christmas Eve.
One of them ones.
Yeah, them
like,
ones.
you work it, but you know if
Are you really working?
Yeah.
I'm taking calls in Lakeside. Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Can I use your back office, please?
What's your Wi-Fi again? Yeah, I see. I know it goes. I'll be in the car. Yeah, no, I hear you. Yes, guys. So, anyone looking forward to Christmas? Looking forward to any presents this year?
I'm just looking to break up. You know, obviously, I'm not.
I wasn't break up the business like
No.
Like, whoa, just let us start the pod.
You can't kick it off like that, Rich.
Public announcement, you know.
You know what I mean?
Rich was trying to put it out there. I'm
okay,
back
guys.
in the game.
Bachelor.
Let's go, Manchester.
Jump in the DMs.
US,
I don't know why you said. I don't know why you said.
My profile's open now. Thank you.
Also, guys, nothing happened in Manchester, so I don't know why you said that.
Exactly, bro. You know what I mean, bro.
Okay.
Yo, man.
Let's go to the US. But anyway, I'll break up on the 23rd. Obviously, I'm excited and it's coming so close. But the thing is, when you got so much work to do to hand off, because I go back to work on the 4th of Jan.
Okay. So
there's people there like, oh, Richard's going off. The way I'm gonna chuck work left, right, and center, out of office, and no one knows I'm out of office as well.
What do you mean? No one knows. Your manager knows, right?
No, apart from that, no, she definitely knows. But apart from like there's other people in the business that depend on me. You know when they go to Rich, he'll help. No, not anymore.
But why be so bad man for? Why can't you just tell me you're gonna be? What's wrong with you? So bad man, you know.
If you experienced last year's events during the Christmas period, you understand. I'm taking my time out, family, and chilling.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, so what does that mean? What, we're gonna record episode 123 next week then, boys?
Yeah, cool. I'm here for it.
Maybe not me. Saying in advance.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, boy. I know a lot of things are ending soon, boy. You know what I mean?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Insecure finale. There's a few finales that are coming up. But anyway, also, Merv, shout out Superman over there because I noticed that you got a little Santa Claus hair.
Yeah, man.
I noticed it. I saw it. I said there's levels. All right, you set the bar. All right, guys, it's episode 122. There is a lot to get through this week, and we know what the main thing is going to be about. But at the moment,
EastEnders.
EastEnders. I just want to say a public announcement. Fuck Omicron. All right. I don't know what is going on right now, but it seems everywhere. Look, I'm fuck Uncle Boris. I'll be honest with you, because he probably didn't want everyone to get together this Christmas, and somehow he managed to make everyone catch Omicron over the holidays. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, I'm getting phone calls left, right, and center. Everybody's got it.
Like, I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Like,
a lot of people have got this virus. A lot of people.
No, but this version, and everyone's telling me it's just they just feel like they got a cold.
Yeah.
can't lie to you, my throat is mighty dry right about now.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad though. Like,
drink some more. Drink some
yeah,
more.
this is for medicinal purposes, isn't it?
no, but you know, like,
But
it's,
I'll keep coming back negative anyway. So
no, but it's like, it's mad. Like, they properly said you like ain't spending Christmas together this year.
Do you know what's mad? It's like we forget what a cold is now.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you get some symptoms, you're like, and when you get them zombie bites and you're trying to conceal it, like, no, I'm all right. It's
Yeah,
the cold,
that's
isn't it?
No, he did. No. There's no bar on my neck. No, man. I just want to wear long. No, that's what it is.
Next time you're like,
It's mad. It's mad because like, the cold and the flu have disappeared, and only
Trust
Omicron is about. You know.
Trust me.
Pure panicking.
Yeah, no, it's mad. It's mad. Look, to be honest, whether you're with your loved ones, whether you're in your yard, you get me, do what we got to do, man. Christmas will be Christmas, you know what I mean? Just take a little time off work and just chill out with the people, them, you know what I mean? If it means if I get on a Zoom call, or FaceTime, whatever, innit?
That's what I'm saying. That's something I have to do, you know, just do a Zoom call thing.
Yeah, man. Whether just keep
I had big plans, man. With like family, like invite cousins around and stuff. Obviously, the year I've had, I want to give my mum's mind off it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my cousin, she's a nurse. She's like, I'm seeing what this virus is doing, and obviously I'm not vaxxed, and Sharifa's not vaxxed.
Yeah.
And obviously she's heavily pregnant, so it's like, it's like she's saying you don't want to risk it. Basically, don't risk it.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So those plans got cancelled, man. So yeah, just gonna be just a little fam. That's it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like I said, I'd love to have all the man them run and everything else, but it is what it is. Where, you know what I mean? So whatever it is, whatever. I will break bread, we'll dip choo juice, and you get me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And also, okay, yeah, obviously the moment is Christmas Day, but listen, when everything comes down, you can have that remake of Christmas again.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, but you know how it is.
Christ wasn't born on this day, man. So, you know, you know what I'm saying?
You know, you just feel like when, though, innit? You know, like...
Innit? It's not the same, man.
For 2 years, we feel like when, bruv, when? When?
That's what we said last year, the year before.
That's what I'm saying. When are we going to be outside again? You know what I mean?
I'll try and arrange no Christmas arrangement like January 26th or something. It's not the same.
and everyone's got to work next day.
The thing is, it's not the same, but you've just got, I think any opportunity right now, you've got to find it. Because
man, there's a magic about Christmas Day, the actual day itself.
No. I totally
body
understand.
feels different, man.
No, I totally understand. But it's going to be 3 years next year, right? And we're in a situation, we're not too sure what's going to go on, and we're getting older and older. You know, when I went back to the office a couple of weeks ago, the way that people have changed dramatically, bro.
Mad,
wrinkles,
age,
grey hair. Bro,
trust me.
It's scary, you know?
Mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's impacted a lot of people, man. It's really impacted people.
And you don't even realize, isn't it? You just, it takes for someone else to say, like, hey, oh, you look different.
Time waits for no man, boy. I mean, you thought it was just you getting them 1 or 2 grays in the beard and that. You go to work, you're like, raw, bro, you really have aged. But you know, like, you can't say that to someone.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
You're like, oh.
They're age shaming me.
As I'm saying, he's like, oh, okay. Hello.
Oh, you look well.
That's it, boy. How's things? But yeah, man. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really care what Bonker Boris is saying. He said he might change Christmas, he might not change Christmas. We'll see how the stuff goes.
This is the most
he come out today.
I know he come out today and say he's not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
But this is the most joke government ever, you know. This is the most joke government. Like this Conservative Party, bro.
But watch from next week.
Comedians, all of them.
What's what I'm saying? Nothing will happen until Christmas. And watch next week. Circuit break. You only go to work if you really need to go to work. If you work in shops or you work in schools or you work in restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in restaurants, you can only have so many people at a table. Back to eating outside again. It is what it is.
But you know what's funny about that? Again, Scotland always come out first and say what they're doing, and we just follow trend.
Yeah, because she's on job. But this technically, yeah, if everyone gets Omicron now, yeah, does that now mean that everyone is now immune to the virus again now?
Well, this Omicron's a different variant, isn't it? So it's like we don't know. Like obviously, if people thought being vaxxed, you're cool, innit? But obviously, Omicron said, "No, you're not cool." So it's like we don't know if different variants will cause you to have.
No, but I mean, you must be allowed to be back on road again, like if that makes sense. Because that you could then say, well, I've got 6-month immunity now potentially, because that's how it worked before. I don't know if we're going to change the thing again. Do you know what?
No,
I think it's too much. It's too much for our heads to worry about.
And it's Christmas.
Let's Christmas. Let's worry about Christmas, films, TV shows, and joy to the world and that.
Yeah.
Boom shack.
Joy to the world.
Come then.
Yeah, can we progress, please?
We know who the Grinch is, man.
The way that everyone's tuned off.
Hey, big
Come
tune.
on.
Hey, I think randomly throughout the episode, we just come out with a little Christmas carol every so often.
What tune was that again?
That was Joy to the World.
Oh, was that what it is?
Yeah.
We destroyed.
Nah, we just didn't do the lyrics, bro. We was doing the beat, bro. We was waiting for you to do the lyrics.
We'll do the ad-libs.
Watch our YouTubers gonna probably like write us off, boy.
That's how good it was. That's what I'm saying. That's how good it was. When I upload it to YouTube, it's gonna say there's copyright issues.
You know what it was, Rich?
Like the ruined Christmas.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Rich. That's why we couldn't say the words because of copyright issues.
It's copyright issues. Come on, man.
Oh, so apologies, guys.
You get me? Come on, we ain't got the royalties yet. You get me? But anyway,
Walk the line.
Last weekend, we had boxing. I don't know if any of you watched it. We had Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker.
I'm pissed I missed it. I'm pissed I missed it.
Okay, then it goes to me again. I did watch the fight. It was a very good fight. There were times where you thought Chisora was going down. Like Parker.
He did go down 3 times, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like you thought it was over. Like, you know, like legs are wobbly. You thought he was done. But Chisora, he's got an iron heart, you know. He has got an iron heart. And there was one bit, Rich, I don't know if you watched any of the highlights.
No, I haven't seen anything.
If you watch the highlights, there's one bit, I think it's at the end of, I can't remember what round it is. I'm not going to lie and say I remember the number, But it's the end of a round. And then somehow, Chisora gets the power of WWE, bruv. Yeah? He goes in the corner. Yeah, bro. He's like, he starts going ham. Black starts marrying him, yeah. And then the bell goes here, and then he turns into Ric Flair, and he just goes, woo! And it walks off.
Guys, mad, you know.
I was going mental. I said, this guy gone clear, bruv. Gone clear. But Joseph Parker won, like ultimately on points. Like he should have won.
But he was the best. He was the better fighter.
Parker won. Like he won.
No, that's what we should meant.
Yeah, Parker won. Yeah, Parker won. But Chisora, mad heart.
Yeah.
When do you think it's time to retire?
I would have preferred for him to say that was his last fight.
Yeah, he should.
But he said, no, he's going to continue. Then I realized that Chisora, like, he's younger than us.
Is he?
Yeah. You think he's like a year younger than me? I think he's like 37.
Yeah, so he's a boxer. I don't think he can't see his life without boxing. He's one of those guys that lives, breathes.
Yeah.
Breathes. Loves to scrap.
Yeah. Just. If anything, he's gonna go become a bouncer. You know the ones there, like just be a bouncer.
You know the ones.
But like be a bouncer at a bait spot that there's always fisticuffs.
Always.
Like he's not gonna work at them posh ones. He wants to work at O'Neill's in Leytonstone or like one of them ones where he's
imagine O'Neill's
straight wood green or something.
He wants to be in the ends. But that was a good fight. But that also led me to the same night actually, the YouTuber. I want to say his name's Jake Paul. Is it Jake Paul I'm talking about?
Jake Paul, yeah.
Jake Paul versus Woodley. So before I don't really care about this fight because I think it's nonsense. This was the fight that Jake Paul was supposed to fight against Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury said he hurt his ribs. So he fought Woodley again, although Woodley is actually an MMA fighter. Yeah. And he already beat Woodley once already.
Yeah.
So then I watched something.
I think it was a tight.
Yeah.
One.
So I watched some video the other day. He gave Woodley a Rolex.
Yeah. So
Woodley's head was like, oh my god. Like I think, what's the matter with you, man?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Like, stop acting like this, yeah.
Like to any girl, bro.
Like, any girl that was just gonna go take it to like Novikov, like, or the Shards. Like it was that kind of thing, yeah. The interview was like, how much did that cost? He said, no, don't worry about how much it costs. I mean, no, this is amazing. Like, I genuinely thought
I'm taking
he was gonna like pull down his trousers. Anyway, never mind. It's Christmas.
Woodley, what is he? Is it UFC? You say
MMA. MMA.
MMA. Oh, MMA. Sorry. Okay.
So then he takes Rolex, and then Jake Paul says, like, what's the significance? Jake Paul says, because it's time to get knocked out. And then Woodley's still like, oh my God, he got me a Rolex. And I don't understand. Like, I just think, where are we going with this? And then basically we go to the fight, and the fight, from what I all remember, was quite close. Like, it wasn't like anything.
How many rounds did they do?
I think he got knocked out.
I think it was the 8th round, but I mean, how many rounds are they signing up? Is it 10 rounds they sign
10 maybe. And I think he got knocked out in the 6th, I think. Something like that.
Oh, 6th, okay.
Then all of a sudden, I don't know, like Twitter and social media, they say it's all telegraphed, innit? They say it's all fake. I don't know.
I saw the knockout.
That knockout looked clean though, man.
Yeah, but they said like, because Woodley's not got his hands up in it. Like Woodley's just standing there like it's like an idiot thing, yeah. Then they said that my man did like a little hand shift, like to say the punch is coming now. I don't know if he did or not. Yeah, like it's like when they tried to say that Fury had them things.
Fake.
Yeah, or they said Fury had them things in his hands when he was fighting my man the first time.
Yeah.
So then basically he just went bang, and then it looked like Woodley was out cold.
Yeah, it looked like
that's what it looked like to me.
Hit the canvas. The ref just stopped it straight away. Didn't even bother count.
The way he went down, you wouldn't count because it was a clean. The way he went in, but I don't think he could act like that. But if he's acting, boy, he needs to be in like the next Matrix or something, bro. Because that acting was on point.
Yeah, no. So then Woodley got knocked out and Jake Paul won. I don't know what to think about this because I still think it's nonsense that Jake Paul is classed as a boxer.
It's just, but do you know what? It's not really. It's an exhibition fight. This is exhibition stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, when I watched Rocky that time when he did the exhibition, no one was allowed to get knocked out. What was that? Rocky 5? 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, I don't really care about the thing anyway, but they were the things that was on this week. Do you know what I mean? What else has been going on? You lot were saying something about a new trailer or something that's coming out?
Yeah, Northman. I don't know too much about it.
It's like a Viking thing, isn't it?
Yeah. A bit medieval times.
Yeah. What, film or TV series?
Film, yeah, coming out April next year.
It's got Nicole Kidman.
Next year's gonna be packed with films, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got loads of stuff.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's for us because obviously a lot of Marvel, DC films are coming out next year. But obviously, like you got that these films as well that's coming out. So next year's looking good, man, in regards to films. But yeah,
okay, so it's got William Dafoe in it.
Yeah, a lot of stars. It's one of those films where
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah,
and Joy Taylor.
Yeah. I know Merv loves a Nicole Kidman film, boy.
Yeah, straight, bro.
He loves a Nicole Kidman. When he sees Nicole Kidman, he says, "Hold on, this is serious."
One of my first crushes was Nicole Kidman, man.
Okay, yeah, I won't admit that, but yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly, bro. Nicole Kidman, bro. Anyway,
I'm joking. The film I really loved Nicole Kidman in was that one where her kids couldn't see outside.
Oh, the others, isn't it?
The others.
I am your daughter.
Yeah, that's a big boy film.
That's quite not new, but that's a 2000 film, right?
Is it 2000?
Yeah, like that's a bit new for me. Nicole Kidman, her first film I used to see was like, I can't remember what it's called. She's like a teacher, and she got these two boys. She seduced these two boys to kill her husband that she hated. I can't remember what it's called, but that was like the 90s, mid 90s. Yeah.
Was she in Gangster Paradise?
No,
that's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, bloody hell.
Unbelievable.
No, I get those people there confused, man.
Unbelievable.
One's blonde, one's ginger, mate.
No, I'm just getting those confused.
How?
You know, I get why you say that. I think because they play similar roles.
Don't back him, man. Come on,
Nicole Kidman
don't
in
back
Aquaman.
him. Don't back him, bro.
That's what he's thinking. He's thinking Nicole Kidman in Aquaman and Michelle Pfeiffer in Ant-Man.
No. There you go.
Yeah, just say yes. Just say yes.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, Thank you, Mervin.
Yeah. The full name comes out, Mervin.
Yeah. Others was 2001 still.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's quite recent, man. That's like.
Whoa, it's 20
I
years
know.
It's 20 years ago.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That's a whole person's lifetime.
I'm trying to find
child to adult.
Yeah, I know.
What was the film you was called? Your one called?
I'm trying to look for it now.
I don't know, but
You guys keep.
Who would have thought Nicole
talking.
Kidman would be in the weekly roundup, boy?
I know. Imagine.
Unexpected.
But yeah, anything else been going on? I saw there was. I don't know if it's real. There's a new. I think there's somebody going to replace Rachel Riley on Countdown.
Yes. But I think she's already been a guest in there before.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. I don't know. If I saw that
following that Channel 4 event.
Come on. You don't know the thing. You don't know the thing, Rich.
That's it.
I don't know why you not even bothering.
You don't know the thing, bro. Australia. So I'm looking at the Nicole Kidman. Yeah, this is Australia. That's one of her films, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Her name is Dr. Anne Mary Imafidon. And she was the woman that was actually on when she was on the Black to Front Day.
Yeah, there you go. I told you. And she's the first black woman, to host.
I don't know why Nick's she's the
co-presenting.
Yeah, well, I don't know if she's co-presenting, but what she'll be on it doing the maths bit, and I think it's going to be done by Anne Robinson. But basically, she's like a child prodigy. She's 31. She's from Barking, and I think she's done. She's got.
I lived in Barking for 2 years, you know.
I remember he said cuss.
He used to hate it.
I know. I used to hate it there, but still.
I used to hate it. Went primary school in Walthamstow. Yeah, no, she's doing all right though. Apparently, she covered Rachel's maternity leave. Okay, cool.
Sorry, guys. To Die For, 1995. Yeah, To Die For. That's the Nicole Kidman film.
Okay.
1995. That's the first one I saw. I fell in love. Anyway.
You see, Nate. You see how much of an impact that Channel 4 show.
Exactly, Nate. Done. Do you see it now?
This is
the Channel 4 show or the Channel 4 day.
The Channel 4 day that day event that they had, and how much of an impact it's had on the back of that. It's fantastic.
Okay.
But I'm glad you can see the rewards now.
Yeah, thank you, Nate, for finally coming around.
No, because there's many people. There's many people like you out there now. You're seeing events on the back of it, which is perfect.
Like what?
We just mentioned one, right?
Oh,
right now,
on,
we just mentioned one.
But yeah,
lost for words, are we?
Nah, big up Channel 4. Yeah.
Come on, at last. You get me.
Premier League has been suffering from COVID. A lot of matches were called off this weekend because of COVID. Chelsea tried to get their match called off at the last moment.
Why though? Because their team was all right.
Yeah, I know. They said rejection. Spurs finally got to play and they drew 2-2 with Liverpool.
They played well, you know.
They played well.
They had 2 weeks off.
Well, man.
They had 2 weeks off.
I hear that, but they haven't played a competitive game in 2 weeks. That's hard. I shouldn't be defending Spurs.
But especially coming against Liverpool as well.
That's what I'm saying. They played well. Bro.
No, they played well. Definitely played well. But Liverpool, was an understrength Liverpool though. Because a lot of Liverpool players have got COVID.
But you remember Tottenham haven't played for 2 weeks competitively.
Yeah, but look, Liverpool's main man is out.
Van Dijk.
Yeah.
They got Salah, they got Mane,
no,
they got Jota, they got
in defense.
They got Milner.
In defense, they got another centre back. They got another centre backs.
No, Matip was there, right?
I don't know. Come on, it's not my team. I don't know about this team. It's not my team.
They refuse to get Tottenham props, you know.
Nah, bruv, I'm going Spurs tomorrow, bruv. I'm going Spurs tomorrow, bruv.
Is it?
Yeah, bruv. I'm going to watch Spurs West Ham, bruv.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going on it. Obviously, now we've got through to Carabao Cup. I'm going to go on a scouting mission. Do you get me? Like,
oh yeah. By the way, Spurs are out of Europe.
They are out of Europe.
Oh yeah, they're out of Europe. I think that's deep though, but
no, they deserve the right. But apparently they're going to appeal it, but they're out because they can't replace the game because the team they would have been playing is on a winter break now anyway, so they can't play it. So yeah,
that's why.
But also the team they were playing are unbeaten, so it's not like. But it served them right. Spurs should have secured that from the beginning.
Exactly. Come on, bro. You're a big Tottenham. Yeah. Champions League final a couple of years ago. You can't qualify. You have to. Come on, bro. That's
instead. But yeah, man, that'd be interesting. But yes, Arsenal are through. We have just won 5-1 against Sunderland. It was a League One Sunderland, but Sunderland, they said at last round, the team they're most looking forward to playing in the next round was Arsenal. It's
Yeah.
reckless. And
Reckless
sometimes
talk.
you have to get spanked.
Something about a Fiesta going to a
Bullshit.
Rolls Royce. Yeah, he was
Get
talking reckless talk.
banged.
That was
Yeah,
it. Chat shit, get banged, bruv. Chat shit, get banged. But yes, yeah, and then there's no football again until Boxing Day. And then it starts all over again. So let's see how it goes. But also the Premier League rejected a call for there not to be any games next week.
Yeah.
No, it's because they know that everyone's going to go on some form of lockdown. They know something's going to happen. They're just thinking, let's get as much games out of the way as possible before anything happens.
No, but remember, the football don't care if it's a lockdown.
Yeah, they'll still go on. But
Yeah, and also it's not going to be a lockdown like how it used to be. Do you know what I mean? Like it's nothing's going back to the first lockdown. Like because everyone's been vaxxed and double jabbed and triple jabbed and stuff like that. So it's never going to go back to everyone stay at home. You remember the first time everyone stayed at home and no one was even working because we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
We didn't know if it's the end of the world. We didn't know if it's supposed to go out and make babies. We just didn't know what was going on. Do you know what I mean? The world was just like, everyone was just out here anyway. Well, I remember that time, boy. There were some good times.
It's such a
They were good times, man. They were good times. Hey, but anyway, look, I know we've got to talk about a certain film today, so let's just get on with some films and TV. All right, so before we go there, let's go to Power Book 2, Ghost, Season 2, Episode 5. Okay, so after the drama of last week, where we was told that Monet and Mecca were the parents of
Zeke,
Big Zeke. And Big Zeke had to hand himself in. And that's where we started. What did you lot think about this episode?
it was okay. You know me, and this particular Ghost series. I'm not a big fan, but it was okay. You know what I mean? I've accepted that this is just a soap and just watch it for what it is. Do you know what I mean? So,
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm jumping kind of straight to the end here, but this was the only sort of redeeming thing I thought that was in this episode where Tariq was in the court to fight for his sister, basically to sort of get her back. And I thought they just had to ruin that straight away. They couldn't just let it happen for like one or two episodes.
Let it run, bruv. They didn't even let it run for a day, you know.
Yeah,
he left one courtroom.
Yeah,
went back to go pick up his stuff, you know, and they arrested him straight away.
It was like, it was probably the only moment in Power, the whole Power thing, where I felt that a character has some sort of, like, I don't know, there's something nice about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, even take away all of this happening around them, I thought that actually sounds like a really convincing story. Like, or I don't know what it is.
He genuinely wants to look after his sister. He genuinely just wants to look after his sister.
And he's not trying to be malicious to his grandma, because it's like, look, I want my grandma to get help, but she's not fit enough. So when everything's okay, then maybe we can sort of
all be
reconnect.
Together.
Yeah. So I thought, no, that was good. At least let that like kind of roll. And then you get him doing the walk of shame, and what's her name? Professor Milgram just like, don't look at him. like you know what I mean? So
like, obviously, I kind of want her to die now.
Yeah, she's so annoying.
Like, you know, like, I just want her to like, I know it sounds bad, like it's like you can just dispose of characters like that.
Rich, I can see you.
I just want her gone now. I want her gone.
No, she needs to die.
Yeah, like, I just think it's just like it's long now. No. Just like, why are you in the program?
Don't you think they've made her look evil as well? It's like she's
kind of
like
he deserves it. He deserves it.
She, like the makeup that they've given her and the hairstyle, she looks like, you know, them like cheesy 80s films when someone's turned into a vampire.
I like Merv because like last season she looked all right.
Yeah, she looked humble and stuff.
But
and now
this
she's
season,
all like,
I can't stand her, bro. I can't stand her, man.
Polo neck top and
the one little policeman come back now, and all of a sudden she's turned into some wicked woman.
Yeah, man.
Like, because back in it, like, you know, like, even if she knew what Tariq was doing, last season I feel like she would have tried to give Tariq a blie. You know, the ones that, no, Tariq, I'll help you. This year, now she's like, no.
Yeah,
Tariq
full
is
cold-blooded.
Yeah, I'm not feeling her. Like, even when she tried to come for Tariq that time in the classroom.
No. Honestly, I would have to say, what's your problem? The professor and Lauren, they both need to get merged together.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like the way that Lauren's moving. Okay, the Rolex thing annoys me, but it's just like she's just getting so twanged, so Weasley.
Like, yeah, it doesn't make no sense. I don't know anybody.
Is that even allowed for your principal? For your teacher to tell you where or why without your parents' consent?
No.
Exactly.
Actually, I think they're old enough, right? Okay, maybe they're 17, 18, right?
But possibly, no, but hold on. Not just wear a wire. Now you must wear a different wire, so we can now have a live recording. Hold on, you can't tell your man, yo, this is what's happening. Like, you understand?
Write a little post-it note or something.
You know what? There's gonna be no pillow talk.
No loyalty, no
pillow talk when you get yard to say, look, babes, this is what's happening.
Yeah, that's deep. But then again, Tariq's a shotter. He's not telling her nothing.
No, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know that
She
Tariq's a
don't
shotter.
know that. She don't know that.
And Tariq, and technically, Tariq is not a shotter.
But what I'm saying is,
Tariq's a businessman.
No, but what I'm saying is, she's there to try and, well, not pin Tariq, but I think it's Tariq's boy who's doing all the whole
Brayden.
thing, right. And she's not telling Tariq, and again, Tariq's not telling her what he does. Do you get what I mean? So they're both just as bad as each other.
No, but she doesn't know. She, in her eyes, Tariq is innocent. He's cool. He's not doing nothing wrong in it. So tell him, wow, blow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
like,
you would expect. You would
also,
expect to do
like,
so.
How did you like? Obviously, we know that my man put the police badge in there. Yeah.
I think that's poor. Why didn't both of them get arrested?
But why is Kane? Why does Kane hate Tariq so much? Like, why is it?
It's like he's like the new son, isn't it? He's the intruder of the family, isn't it?
He's jealous. It's a jealous thing.
Jealousy.
Yeah, you know, like, but for me, I'm just like, I don't understand. Look, if everyone's getting paid, and I'm assuming everyone's getting paid, I don't understand what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Bruv, imagine you're getting paid and taking none of the risk.
And Tariq didn't mess up Kane's relationship with his mum. Kane done it. Kane messed it all up himself because of his stupidness.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why he thinks. I don't know.
Kane is always making mistakes for himself.
Yeah, like himself.
Kane wasn't in the room by himself. Kane was in the room, and both of them saw him in the room. So at some point, it's going to come out that Kane, you potentially put the badge there.
Of course, agreed. But I just don't understand why only Tariq got arrested for the badge in his room when you share a room with a roommate.
Because he was a suspect. But I know what you mean.
If someone got murdered and we lived in a flat together, right, and they found a gun in our room.
Yeah, both of us.
It's both of us. It's both of us.
Regardless of whose drawer it is in.
Yeah.
It's power, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man said it's power, you know.
No, it's true.
All right.
What's your line of duty, you know?
But didn't you think? I know you want to go quickly.
No, go.
Didn't you think that part in the car when Monet had him in the car, and she goes to him, "I'm not going to let you go in. I want to make you lose your sister." You know, Tariq's just thinking, you know what? I'm just going to G everyone.
He said, "Look, you don't know." He just started just giving the tea, you know.
Man, he snitched on everyone.
But he probably knows how to get out of a sticky situation.
But you know what I liked about that? Because at that point there, Monet was like, "I don't even know my kids, bruv. I don't know shit.
Yeah, trust me.
I don't know shit."
Just trigger happy, man. Literally trigger happy.
Because when she thinks she has everything under control, she has got nothing under control.
She's not a boss. Like, do you get me? She needs a man around her.
She ain't no rackwear.
Nah, she's not. She needs a man. And unfortunately, but also just all right. This one bit here, yeah. So Tariq gets locked up. He's in the police station, like in the cells. The man comes back. The lawyer. Big up my man from the Cosby Show. Big him up.
Yeah, I noticed that last week. And
big him up, man. Big him up.
So people tried to shame him a few years back because he was working in like a B&Q equivalent.
Nah, big him up, bro. Big him up, yeah. So then my man.
Why you laughing? Come on, man. I'm not making a daily living, you know. Man's laughing.
I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just.
I've got tears.
Nah,
you had to put that in there, innit? Like, there's no need for it.
Like, he was laughing at the audacity of people laughing.
That's it, right? That's it. There.
Don't save him, Dave. Don't save him.
I did have the image of it, though, innit? Like,
no, because there was actually a picture of him with the uniform. But what was it? My man goes and gives him a letter, says, "This is from Ghost, your dad, yeah." And he said to Kitch you, if you ever
hold on. Before you continue, what was you expecting the letter to be? I was expecting it to be some contact, like a contact.
Or some.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be when you go into court, do this handshake with the guy, and you walk free, bruv. You know what? You can only use it once. There's a Mason handshake somewhere, bruv. You bust case.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Some life after death positivity or something, isn't it?
Trust me.
Bruv.
Man, I knew you'd be here, little nigga.
No, but the thing is, the wording. I just can't believe that's gold.
Nah, that's no, that is so rude, yeah. But I think what made it more ruder was the fact that it was Tariq reading it. Like I thought it was going to be Ghost. Like I literally thought
that would be sick.
I thought it was going to be a Mari Hadra reading, bruv. It was just Tariq, and I thought, nah, Tariq, did you read it properly? You know, like he read it, yeah, and then he stops. I was like, huh?
That can't be it. That can't be it.
The big envelope.
No, there must be more words to it. Like he just saw the first sentence and he thought, you know what, I'm not reading no more.
Do you know what it was equivalent to the pushing the head in it? We've already done that to Tasha.
Yeah,
that's what it reminded me of, isn't it? The pushing the head, mate.
Oh,
nah, that there killed me. That little bit there killed me. And then, bruv, I don't understand. Bruv, this is why I know this thing is a joke here. So Monet says to Mecca, yeah, Mecca, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. You're my man. I'm gonna tell my man about. I'm gonna tell everyone. Gets home, she sees that her other man, and she was like, "Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh no! That's the word!
Oh no! What?"
and then it was like, "Oh, mum, is this why you was acting weird? Oh, you doing this to us? Oh, yeah.
But
who busts his case that quickly? I don't understand.
This is what I'm
saying.
saying.
And he was there for time, like.
And the thing is, he's working with Sachs. So it's a case of what has he told Sachs? Why? I can't remember why he's in prison in the first place.
Where did like some attempted murder someone's son? But I remember he came out like, but they found something the other day because they said that the judge or one of the detectives.
Yeah.
Was what you call it? Was plant evidence or some nonsense like that, yeah. So they got him out on a technicality, in it.
That's it. Okay, yeah, you're right.
But I'm sure that when you get out of technicality, it's got to be like, okay, you bust case, we'll release you tomorrow or we'll release you in a couple of days.
Well, why didn't he tell Monet though? Why didn't he tell Monet? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think he knew.
No, because when Monet came home and the kids were like, first of all, yeah, why did the kids call her Monet? Why don't they call her mum?
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Maybe it's just a culture thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
but anyway, like that. When the kids say, "Oh, mum, why didn't you tell us?" He should have said, "No, she didn't even know." Do you know what I mean? But he kept quiet. And she was
because he would have been like, "Hold on, who you been acting weird with?" Also, I don't know if you not see the video. I don't know if you not see the video where Monet's talking to him like in the prison cell. I don't know if it was this week or last week. And then every time Monet, the camera pans from Monet to him, he's putting on his shoes again.
I didn't even clock that.
I'm gonna send it to you. There's a bit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, literally, I think Monet's talking to him, so asking for the money, or whatever. I think it must be last week's. He said no. He puts on one of his shoes. Yeah, like you see him put on his boots. Yeah. Then it cuts to Monet. Then it cuts back to him, and he's putting on the same boot again. Yeah. Then it cuts to Monet. It cuts to him, and now he's putting on the other boot on the other foot. Yeah. It goes to Monet. It goes back to me. He's putting on the boot again. I'm like, brother, like I know this is supposed to be continuity, but stop putting on your boots, bro. You only got 2 feet. Like I'll say it to you. I watched this day. I'll say it to you. It's fucking funny, brother. I was busting up. But yeah. So what do you think's gonna happen next week? Well, between Mecca and
is it?
No, it's a break. It's a break.
That's a break. It's a break. It's a break for 1 week.
Yeah.
1 week break.
Oh, just 1 week break.
I believe so.
Christmas break.
Yeah, I think it'll come back out like after New Year, innit?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like.
So, a quick thing. What do you think of Mecca's his cook? That crazy ass cook.
The Chinese brother.
Yes.
Bad boy.
Far Eastern brother.
Yeah, East Asian. Yeah, East Asian.
You could tell from the beginning he was a bit weird. You know, like the way he looks at certain people, like in a particular way. And I thought, right, this guy.
Mecca just giving the eye, Mecca just giving the eye. I was like, rotted. Like how I know
what way to go, man. What way to go.
No, because the man chat too much. That's what I like. I respect him. He's like, you talk too much, bruv. Sliced his throat and just let his bleed out in the ice thing, you know.
I can't believe Tariq got caught out like that. Oh, and also, didn't you realize the biggest thing?
What?
Tariq drove.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
He
that.
drove a car.
I saw that.
Oh, no, clap for
When he
that, man, clap.
when he ran back into the car, I was like, hey, whose car is that?
Now he borrowed my girl's car, innit? His
I
girlfriend.
know.
No,
Ah,
they weren't Dinah's car.
Lauren.
What's that?
Lauren. He borrowed
Yeah,
Lauren's
Lauren.
car. Otherwise, if it was Dinah's car, Kane would
Oh.
know it's Dinah's car.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's Lauren's car.
Oh, it's Lauren's car.
Sorry,
Oh,
it comes
shit.
back 9th of January. Sorry, I apologize. 9th of January.
yeah, nice, yeah. But how do you think he's gonna get out? Obviously, he will get out of this. But how do you think? What do you think is gonna happen?
I reckon he's gonna be inside for about another 2 episodes. I reckon.
No. I don't know. I just think it's poor evidence. And to me, to me, a badge being there makes no sense at all. And a court will throw that out. It's like, okay, how did the badge get there? Don't know. But realistically, anyone could apply it. It's a university.
Yeah, and I think what's his name's not gonna be happy with the evidence. You know,
The woman.
Tate's brother. I don't think Tate's brother's gonna be happy with the evidence.
But he was happy with it. He's the one that saw it.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He's the one that saw
found
it.
it.
Like,
He
found it.
smart, like,
Yeah, but I feel like he
got him.
No, but I don't like. I feel like he's gonna come. He's gonna. Like, I think. Sorry, Tate is gonna be. I think there's gonna be like a little rift between the two brothers because they're like, "What are you doing?" Like, they got to understand. Like, Tariq is the money man, isn't it? He's the money man. That he's making everybody get paid.
Yeah.
Like everyone, like even Tate is getting paid from him. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone's getting paid. And you got to think to yourself, like, he's what, 18, say he's 18, 19 years old, whatever, yeah? I don't understand how everyone is, like, how do they think this 19-year-old is getting so much money?
Yeah.
Like, how do they think he's getting money like this?
Yeah, boy. He's got enough money to win a
They
court case to get his child back.
They
his
might
sister
think
back, sorry.
inheritance, innit? They might think it could be inheritance. Because
Yeah,
they don't know the contract that's been drawn up by the ghost, innit?
Mm.
So technically, has Tariq lost all the money now? Because was that part of the contract of being getting arrested on anything?
Nah, the thing was that
Nah.
she just had to finish school.
Get you,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be interested. I'll see what we look forward to seeing what happens in January when Power Book 2 Ghost returns.
But obviously, there's going to be a rift between Mecca and the dad.
Yeah, they both look like twins, bro.
Yeah.
They probably look
Like,
related.
Same
Like
room, man.
she's got a certain type in it.
Definitely.
100%.
Yeah. But no, them two were going to be real beef. Bro, that cough was serious, you know, bro. My eardrums and all sorts.
It's the way which moves to dodge it.
Bro, you know
Like,
what-
bro, he can't get a.
It went Omicron.
Where?
Rich said, no. Let me take the headphone off now. I don't want to
He's
catch
got a
it.
matrix of the phone, bro. Like, no, jeez.
Yeah, nah. All right. Well, yeah. Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 5, Ghost. All right. Which leads us on to Hawkeye Episode 5. So there's one more episode after this. Okay. This episode was a big episode.
You have to remind me now. It's been a while.
It was a big episode, and I think we finally realized we saw the return of
Big or
Kingpin.
better? No, don't overhype it, man. It's better. It's not a big episode. It's better.
Let the man talk, man. Let the man
All right,
talk.
go on. No, because you know, I realize about you, man. You man are gassers, bro. Gas to the max.
Propane gas.
Thank you.
Proper, especially Nate, you know. Nate's a king gasser.
No, I'm with
It's
you with the
King
gas,
Gasser,
bro.
bro.
I'm with you. I'll supply those tanks, mate.
Wait,
Man uses epic for some I'm like, bro, that wasn't epic, bro. Anyway, continue.
As you
It's
were.
the liquor.
I don't understand what's going on with my superlatives, my words. I don't understand what's happening. It was a good episode. It was such a good episode. I wanted to watch it twice and I forgot.
But you
And I
didn't watch it twice.
No,
really?
See, if it was a good episode, you would have watched it twice.
Really?
No, because I went to go and watch Thingy twice. I went to go watch
But
Spider-Man.
that came out last
no
Wednesday.
need
Don't
to
try.
show off, mate.
No,
need to show off about that.
He had an
Alright?
excuse. He went to a Spider-Man twice. Bruv, Hawkeye came
Yeah,
out last week
And I wanted
Wednesday,
to watch. I was going to watch the second twice today.
Shut his shit. Get out of here, man.
Bro, do you want to know? Anyway, so it's still about all that.
Understand what the
bruv.
beef's about.
I don't understand. Like, I thought it was a good episode.
Well, was it
Right?
really a good episode, though?
Thank you.
Go
Rich.
on, Rich. Go on, Rich.
All right, tell me why it wasn't a good episode.
Go on. Let Rich say about his
It was
macaroni and cheese
better.
thing.
So it was a better episode.
Yeah, but look, obviously the great thing was the end, right? Everyone is gassed about the end.
What
But
happened again?
realistically, what's that?
What happened at the end again? I can't remember.
Oh my God, really?
Kingpin.
Oh, Kingpin. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I
Listen,
told you. I told
okay,
you.
No, that
No,
was
no,
sick as
this is
fuck.
what I mean.
No,
Yeah,
but
this is what I'm saying. When I say it's a good episode,
You know, but you know what I do bloop, bloop, because I thought about the thing we're going to talk about later. That's why. But yeah, go on.
So drink.
look, the episode is
Hey, we're gonna have to
okay.
stop drinking on Christmas special, you know.
Like, I don't want this talk messed up in it. So concentrate.
No, listen. Okay, okay, it was a good episode. Can we talk about what's the name again, Merv?
Yelena Romanov.
Yelena Romanov going into the woman's flat and making macaroni.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, making a mac and cheese. Don't you think that was the most cringiest scene and the longest scene ever?
Not really.
No, Merv. Look, I don't understand these jokes where they were coming from. Like they had a book they were reading from. It was so poor. I think the scene lasted about maybe 6 minutes of cringe fest.
No, it's not cringe.
It's character building.
It's not cringe, but no. But the reason why it's
building.
You've got to understand.
Talk, my brother.
But it's setting up the whole thing. You got to remember these lot are part of they're new Avengers. They're the new Avengers. They're the new Avengers.
Come on.
Do you want some mac and cheese? It's really nice. It's really cool.
They're the new Avengers.
So I could have killed you right now. But you're showing up with my mac and cheese.
I wanted macaroni. I wanted that mac and cheese. I can't lie, man. My mouth was watering.
So honestly, you don't really think that was cringe fest?
No, I actually liked it.
It wasn't needed. No, I see where Nate's coming. Rich. I see where Rich is coming from. It was like that scene was not needed at all, or it could be very, very short. Do you know what I mean?
But then you don't get that. You don't get that character building between the two of them, innit?
What character building do we need?
But because first she's talking about basically how she wants to take out Clint, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, and obviously Kate's trying to talk her out of it, but
she wasn't. Kate didn't say anything.
No, she wasn't. She was in shock for the whole of the 6 minutes.
Exactly. She's so silent the whole time.
No,
and then at the end she goes to me, "Oh, you could have killed me when I got in." Yeah, I could have killed you. It's like, and
because she's obviously she's showing her Black Widowness, isn't it? She's a widow, isn't it? So obviously, like you have to. You're
defending a really poor scene.
No, but also it's not a poor scene. For me, I just think they are setting up the whole thing with their relationship.
The Young Avengers.
They're setting up whether they're going to be the Young Avengers, whether they're going to be friends, lovers, whatever it is. Yeah, they're setting it up from now.
Lovers and friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. They're showing their relationship because they otherwise what's going to happen is something will happen next week and one of them will save the other one. You're thinking, hold on, where did that come from?
I get that. It could have been done a lot differently and shorter. It wouldn't need the dialogue was just nonsense.
It lasted 6 minutes.
I don't think it was 6 minutes, to be fair.
It's 5 minutes, 59 seconds.
I don't even think it was, to be honest.
You really hung up about this scene, isn't it? God damn.
No, because if I was an actor and watching myself back, I would close my eyes. I was like, oh, forward it. You know, there's certain things.
You don't like female actors. I don't understand what's happening here, Rich. What? You'd be saying you don't like the women to have the limelight?
Whoa, Nate,
what? In the Marvel, is that what you're saying?
Where's that coming from?
Is that what you're saying, Rich?
Nate, you're taking the wrong turning. You're taking the wrong turning.
No, for once.
Put it in ways.
For once, I didn't say anything like that. But man just picked up and just took a bicycle and started going with it.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Following that scene.
Anyway,
getting past that scene. Okay, cool. The episode was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
Clint put him back on the suit to fight Maya. Like, no, but obviously I had to tell her, innit? Obviously I had to tell her like it wasn't. It's a setup, innit? Like her boss basically set the dad up. Because obviously, whilst he's going on his killing spree, like obviously he's got the people that he has to take out, but that was a setup, innit?
And then when she asked, is it a guy?
I think it's that guy, innit? That guy that's always with her.
Yeah,
he's barely got something to do with it.
But that's what I'm saying. But then you're now going to see Echo. When Echo becomes friends with Clint, you're going to see that obviously while she's done a 360 or 180, should I say?
Yeah.
Why she's now switched. And now when she links up with the two girls as well, it's all going to make sense. That's why the dialogue was there. Bruv, Kevin Feige has set this up properly.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
No, I get that, but there's always no matter who is in charge of anything, if there's unnecessary scenes, we will call it out because there's certain unnecessary scenes or the length of time of a particular scene.
But I think you can see they're all being manipulated at some point,
Yeah.
innit? Whether it's Clint, whether it's Maya, Yelena, they're all weapons.
But
and they're all
Jack
been
as well.
manipulated.
Did
Yeah.
you
Jack
find
as
them?
well.
Another part that was so corny and cringeworthy was the way Hawkeye was killing off Echo's people in the car park. It was awful. It's like they're trying to hide, but they're not hiding. Like you're meeting up, you're trying to surprise Hawkeye, but you're all out in the open, like sneaking around with guns. It was awful. I was like, is this some CW shit I'm watching?
No, but it's the tracksuit mafia, isn't it?
No, bro, it was terrible.
Well,
That scene was
you
terrible.
know the tracksuit mafia are clumsy, where
Nah,
life
nah,
is
nah.
chill. My life is chill.
Nah. Come on.
And the thing, I probably hate that term, tracksuit mafia, as well.
I think it's funny, man. Tracksuit mafia. It's
I want to
funny.
be part of tracksuit mafia.
Yeah.
It was awful.
You
The
die
guys,
as well, then.
they're not even trying to hide or be incognito. They're just out in the open. You're facing Hawkeye here.
Mate, they got red tracksuits, man. They don't want to be target practices.
And the thing is, the way Hawkeye was taking them down was like he's some predator. You know, like he's some alien or something. Come on, bro.
It is. Like, remember, look at 4.
Hawkeye can't even beat up Echo, man. Shut up.
When it was
beat up Echo, bro.
when it was in 4, man was stealth from the sky.
A girl with one leg and is deaf. You can't even beat her up, but you can beat up 10 guards.
Oh.
No, it's true though. Echo gives him licks all the time.
Well, because she's trained, bro. She's trained warrior.
So
Echo is a
he's meant to
bloody.
be.
I'm not Echo.
Huh?
Hawkeye is a bloody Avenger. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not to say that she can't still cause some damage, isn't it?
Nah,
Come
man.
on.
Nah. Come on, bro. Merv, you're no. Merv.
No, you're kinking.
Did anyone also want to think about Laura?
What did you say?
Laura, like she's got something to do with. I
Yeah,
reckon
like-
she's got something to do with Fisk.
Like,
Yeah.
what is going on with Laura? I feel
Yeah,
like
and the
she's
watch.
Laura
What's the watch about?
Clint's
All cut-
missus.
You
Clint's
reckon?
wife.
Yeah,
Yeah, bruv. Like, even as she signed on the phone, like she signed a little bit like she knows more than she's letting on.
yeah.
No, I just think she knows, innit? He give us the down low.
Hmm.
I don't know. I would think, being the husband of Hawkeye, I think you're bound to know quite a lot of stuff. And
Signed those NDAs, mate.
But it's interesting because this is actually supposed to be taking place the same time as what do you call it? No Way Home.
Yeah, we'll get there. Look.
Christmas.
I don't feel the energy of Wilson Fisk here, innit? I just don't. Do you realize what this means?
no,
Listen,
we haven't even got to
I'm a
that part yet.
daredevil guy.
Yeah,
Listen, Rich, don't talk because you gave up the first season.
innit?
I don't want to hear your intake on this whole Kingpin, whatever. But I'm a daredevil guy, man. So like, I know.
Vincent D'Onofrio, bro. You mad, bro? Oh, go on, there.
No. I was just trying. I was trying to wonder if that was a pause moment, but it wasn't. It was fine. It was cool.
Yeah. Even the reveal of Fisk, I don't think it was great. I think
It could be done better. It could be done better.
But that's the whole point of it, because it was such an obscure and blurred image that you think, wait a minute. Like, because when I saw it, I was leaning back watching it, and I literally had to stand up, bro, because I thought, no, they didn't do this. They didn't do this. Like, because I know they hinted at him being in it, but it's like who is this boss in it? But to actually just show him there, remember, he's gone from Netflix into the MCU. Do you know what I mean? It's not even about the image or how he was presented. It's the simple fact that he was in a series of Netflix Marvel programs that were cancelled, thinking, are these guys going to come back? And now they're in the MCU, a universe that had Iron Man in it. And obviously, like with the Netflix film programs, they're more R-rated, I suppose, or more violent. So it's like, what kind of Kingpin is he going to be now in the MCU? Because they have to, I would imagine they have to tone it down a little bit. But who knows?
Well, it depends in what sense, how he comes in. It depends what kind of version of Marvel film he goes into.
Because
how they place it.
Yeah, I can't imagine him, like, see that scene in was it Daredevil? Yeah, where he got the guy's head and started smashing the door against the guy's head.
Rich never watched it.
I can't see that happening in MCU, man. No way. But, yeah, this is like,
it depends.
This is pushing barriers, bro.
I think it was good to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was good to see him. Of
And I
course.
think it let me think.
Rich,
what we
do
gonna
you
do
know
the
who
season
he
finale.
was? But you saw him.
No, I know exactly who he is. But listen,
Rich was dead of now, innit? He wants to go back and watch it.
You think-
I've started it.
You know, you got.
Maybe we should cuss this. I said, Rich, how can you cuss this? How can you cuss it, bro? This Daredevil was the best. It's the best, man. Honestly.
No. I'm gonna watch it. But you never know. Maybe this was the whole plan. The reason why they cancelled it. They didn't want it to get too far.
I think it was a contract because all of them. I think it was a contractual thing.
Oh,
I'm trying to think.
Like 3 seasons each or something.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think when Disney bought Fox. It might have been around the same time.
Yeah, it might have been around the same time.
You're probably right. It's probably like, all right, even if we do renew it, let's not, because now let's just buy them, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was good to see him. I just thought, to me, if you're gonna boss, I don't want to see him via WhatsApp. That's all.
No, but this is the element of this is a tease, bro. It's a tease.
Now you got to think, so what's going to happen in next week's episode? Because it's a season finale and Clinton's still got to get back to them, man, for Christmas. So we all agreed that he's going to be home for Christmas. So what's going to happen? Are they going to find the man in the white suit? Are they going to like, do you get me? It's like, where do we go from this? Because I believe this is the lot. I don't think we're going to have a Hawkeye season 2.
Thank you.
Maybe not.
Not because I just think because they've introduced the characters enough that they can now be in the MCU universe. I don't believe, like, the TV show I think is good, but I don't think necessarily, I think it's time to get them to the big screen now.
Yeah, if anything, Hawkeye's going back to the big screen anyway.
Yeah.
I told you when I wanted to see Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica. I told you in the is it Infinity War? Infinity War. Endgame. Sorry, Endgame. Yeah.
It would have been too much, bro.
But you know, in the part where they're fighting the Thanos in the streets. Yeah. That'd have been so sick, man.
No, but you know, like, but come on, but it was too much.
That one there, everyone's collapsing on the floor, bro.
Exactly. The Cap wielding Mjolnir was enough already, bro. So we didn't need any more than that.
What's that?
Cap wielding Mjolnir, isn't it? That was like.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say though? Don't you think the bit where Yelena blipped out and blipped in again was sick?
That was deep.
That was
because have you noticed every time they've done the blip thing in each film or TV series, it's always different. Yeah, so it's like when she's in the bathroom, it's like kind of like a second thing, isn't it? Yeah, obviously that's what it felt like to her.
Yeah, to her. Yeah,
and then you see all the bathroom and all that changing around.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
And the thing is, when that happened,
because I was bad.
When that happened, I thought I had to rewind it. I thought, what's going on? I didn't clock exactly what happened. Then I thought, oh shit.
We forget that people blipped really, isn't it, as well? That's how deep it is, man.
But it's good that it's a good thing that they keep on showing, like, it affected people's lives. And obviously her friend was like, hold on, what the hell are you doing in my toilet?
Yeah. I'm also interested to see that, you know, like that guy, the LARPing cop guy, who said how they've made Clint and Kate's suit. So I'm wondering if Hawkeye's suit is going to be more towards the comics, like, you know, the whole purple get up.
Yeah.
Stuff. So
I think it will be.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. But yeah.
But do you think Yelena will start to get an American accent?
Nah. I don't know. It could be one of them Wonder ones, isn't it?
Please.
No.
Black Widow ever have a Russian accent?
No, Black Widow didn't. It's, you know what, it's Wanda that had her accent just kept changing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Wanda, that was it. Wanda kept changing, yeah.
Full blown American now, boy.
No man, show some respect, man. Florence Pugh does a good job with the accent, mate.
And she doesn't. Oh, you want some macaroni? Get out of here, man. It's really nice macaroni.
Anyway,
where's my macaroni?
I don't know where this accent.
Close it, Nate. Close it.
I don't know where the accent's going from.
But honestly, this macaroni is pretty cool. It took me 5 minutes to cook.
All of the people the same.
Keep his mic.
I know. Also, Rich, it does in America. They have macaroni and cheese in the tin. Yeah, we watched. Remember, we watched that program. The one with
Malcolm and
whatever it is.
Malcolm in the Middle?
No, man. The one with John David Washington
and Zendaya.
You remember she made the macaroni and
Malcolm and Marie, innit?
Malcolm and Marie. They made the macaroni and cheese.
Malcolm in the Middle.
This is massive. Malcolm.
No, it's Malcolm and Marie. They made the mac and cheese and the thing.
So any dead mac and cheese though. That was dead.
All right. Well, yes, that's Hawkeye. The episode season finale is coming out tomorrow. So by the time you've heard this, you probably would have seen it. We'll review it when we come back in. Whenever we come back to the next episode, isn't it? Like whether it's Jan next week, whatever.
Blip.
Yeah, we'll blip. All right, season 4 and that. All right. There was a quick film that I was a bit disappointed, if I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll keep it 100. I was very disappointed with it. Yeah. SwanSong.
Was you?
Yeah. Why?
I haven't seen it. But for the trailer, it looks sick. But I haven't seen it.
Who's watched it?
I've watched it. I thought it was like, I'm not going to spoil it. I thought it was a very it was a touching film, man.
You know it was, and the maddest thing is, I sat here, and you know what, I sat down and listened. I said, and we sat there, we both watched it, we both like, and I went, I know Merv's gonna like this film, you know.
You know, I liked it as well because it was pretty. There was nothing complex about it.
A lot of dialogue as well in it.
It's a dialogue film, man. You get me? Like, you have to we can't all be in these No Way Homes, innit? But it was a film around morality, innit, and ethics, basically. I guess when you think about it.
Joe, maybe for me, I expected more. That's what it was, and I think the pace of the film just made me feel like, I don't know, man. Like it's a bit sad. Like I wanted it to be a little bit more pacey.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know what I expected. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know what the film was going to be about, innit? I feel like we've seen this concept before.
That was I was just about to say the one with Anthony Mackie. What was it? Was it the Solos? It was Solos, wasn't it?
Yeah. I felt like I've seen the concept series of this before.
Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of Solos.
And it was all right. Kel, as you haven't seen it, I don't want to go into too much detail with it because you haven't seen it yet. It's a lengthy film. It's almost 2 hours long. It's on Apple TV.
That's short in film standards, way under 2 hours. Way.
Yeah, but it feels like 2 hours.
Oh, Do
you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you watch a film and you're like, "Raw, was that 3 hours?"
Like, you want more in it.
Yeah, this one I didn't want no more, man. I didn't want no more, man.
I was like, cut.
Like, yeah, the phone came out. You know, like I was distracting myself, if that made sense. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Marashala Ali, if I said his name right, he acted sick. Like it was sick. You get me? Like it was nothing, and that's what I'm saying. It was not about their acting. It wasn't anybody in that I felt was acting like was whack. Their acting was good, but I don't know. Maybe the concept of the story just didn't grip me.
You know what? I must say, Naomi Harris in this was stunning, man.
Oh, Naomi Harris is always stunning.
Like I've never seen. I don't know. Maybe I've just not seen her enough, like on screen. But I'm like, wow. Like I had to look about 3 times. Yeah, no.
She's good food. In the most positive way.
Man said good food.
I just
man wants to chop.
Man will chop her well, innit? Yeah.
And Aquafina, whatever her name is, she was in it.
Aquafina,
that's her name. Yeah. She's in it. And Glenn Close. And Aquafina plays all right as well. Like it was all right. Like I said, it was all right cast. It was all right film. So that was SwanSong. It's on Apple TV. Give it a go if you want. Don't take my review for gospel. Merv liked it. I didn't like it. Let's keep it moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. Not everyone will agree, and everyone will, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't think it was shit. I just didn't like it.
It's like the next one we're going to touch. But go on.
All right. Well, guys, if you have been under a rock for the past year, you will not have known about this film, but clearly you haven't been under a rock because you've been listening to us each week. Also, I'd just like to say another shout out to everyone that's been listening to us on Spotify. As you now know, on Spotify, you can see the video as well. So do run up the Spotify's, and Spotify will soon be allowing you to review the pods. So like slap a little 5-star, write a comment, keep us high in the charts, all that stuff. Yeah.
Come on, support the cause, man. Support. Yeah. Listen, what episode are we on? 122.
Yeah, man.
Come on now. Not a lot of pods do this, you know.
Coming man. 2022, mate. Yeah.
Also, like I said, sometimes if you listen to us on Apple, If you listen to us on Apple, you can also listen to us on Spotify. You can also listen to us on SoundCloud. You can also listen to YouTube, bruv. Even if you don't like, if you listen to it once, just go on, just press the like button,
I
to
mean,
get me.
it doesn't cost a penny, you know.
Yeah,
It don't cost a penny.
share the views. I don't ask you to do much. Just press share.
Even the energy that you use to use it, you're not using no energy. It's just a little. You get me?
Yeah, especially over the Christmas, especially if you listen to this one, you ain't gone back to a couple early episodes. Go back.
No,
Yeah. I will be trying to little by little. I will be uploading some of the video ones, the older video ones on Spotify as well over the next couple of weeks. So you can go back and listen to videos on Spotify. But like I said, if you've been underneath a rock, then I'm sorry for you. But this week was the latest. So go.
Oh, sorry. I just want to make a request. Are you going to talk about No Way Home now, or are you leaving that till the end? Because I think
I was going to do it now. Or do you want to do a roundup and then do it?
Yeah. I think get the rest out of the way.
It's opportune.
Go to No Way Home, man. You have to put some respect on this one.
All right, cool. Just for you, we're now rearranging the whole concept of the show now. I already made the weekly roundup.
Multiverse of madness.
All right, we're now going to go to the brief roundup very quickly, and then we'll go back. So if you're new to the pod, this isn't necessarily always the way the sound it goes, but we'll go. All right, on a very quick one, we had Insecure. Season 5, so episode 9. There's one more episode in this. Merv, and it's only me and you that watch it. What was your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, obviously our fears come into light, the Lawrence Issa situation, and I just hope she says no.
No, I think she will say no because Lawrence the pussy, and I don't mince my words there. Lawrence, I think he's a waste man. He's what he did this week, yeah, bruv. There's people on me and people have been going back and forth on voice notes, after watching this episode. I think he's the biggest waste man.
Yeah, so selfish.
Little prick.
You're at a party, you're just in these feelings, and now's the time to tell her whilst her man's there as well.
Yeah, no, bruv, even the argument over the barbecue, bruv.
Yeah.
Oh, a barbecue food. That's what, get out of here, Lawrence, man.
I'm saying, I hope that they don't.
No, I think she's gone past that. She's moved on. While I don't necessarily think Nathan is the right.
Yeah, I don't like him either, really. But I don't want a Lawrence Issa situation.
No, I don't think. I think Lawrence. She's moved away from Lawrence, and he needs to get out of that.
If anything, I am interested in Molly and what's his name? Her colleagues' relationship. Molly, she's gone up in my expectations. Yeah. This episode, she was an absolute beast of a woman, bro. When she took the edibles, bro, that episode, bro, I was in stitches. In stitches, bro. Yeah,
this is probably, I think it's probably Molly's best episode in a long time.
Yeah, you could tell she had fun doing this.
Man. Yeah, she had a lot of fun, and I respected it. I like it. Even my man, you remember my man that Molly used to sleep with back in the day?
Yeah.
Her brethren.
Yeah.
The fact that he just came in as a cameo, and she was like, she went to her new man, this man, he had an open relationship with his wife. We used to sleep together a lot, but we're just friends now. It's in the past. Yeah. And the man was like, all right, cool, we've all got past. I said, he's a good man. He's a good man.
Yeah.
He's definitely a good man. Those that are into Insecure, like I would have said this one, Torian is his name. It was a big episode. I think it's probably one of the best of the series.
Yeah, no, it was good, man.
And it definitely leaves you food for thought to think what's going to happen next week. But I think the fact that he just came with the edibles and then he was like, oh damn, there's children
one kind of party, isn't it?
Wrong kind of party. I said, this guy is funny, bro. And then when Kelly slapped her when she was just laughing uncontrollably, I said, yeah. No, it's definitely Insecure. Big up Issa Rae, bro. Big up Issa because she's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. Definitely looking forward to next week. Also, I think that I feel Condola. Is it Condola? Why did she turn up at the party?
Oh no, just with Lawrence, isn't it, I suppose?
So but that's what I'm saying. She turned up with Lawrence. Like everyone else feels awkward. Like Lawrence, either leave her at home or jam with your baby mother.
Yeah, for real. Maybe they're just trying to. This is exactly why Lawrence is just stupid, isn't it? It's like, why do all that? Now she's going to be thinking is she going to be thinking that something's going to happen here? And then now he's like, I love you, Issa.
Yeah, it was poor, man. It was definitely poor, man. All right, but obviously I know we're gonna get through this. This was the quick roundup, brief roundup. Wheel of Time. It was a good episode. You found out a little bit more about them and some of their powers. And one of them has now confessed to him being the dragon.
The dragon. Yeah.
But I couldn't tell if he is actually going to be the dragon or he was lying. I don't know.
I think it's because he was born from because they've done that scene at the beginning where his mum was just fighting off all those guys, isn't it? And then you saw the sword and it had a certain emblem on it. So that to be probably suggests that he's the dragon.
Okay, so he's now gone to go off with my girl so that he doesn't get all the others killed. Is that right?
Yeah, what's it? The girl? Is it the girl? Not the girl with the braid. Are you talking about? I can't remember her name now. The actor Rosamund Pike's character.
Yeah, the main one.
Wow, her name just completely disappeared. But I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, so he just gone off with her and they left everyone else. And then I don't know, like there was a few, even my girl, sorry, I know it sounds really bad if you're listening to this, you don't watch the program, that we describe everyone as my girl, my man, all the rest of it, yeah? But my girl, that's now sleeping with the other brother.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all.
I didn't see that coming, and I'm not sure I like it. I don't know, because it's so random. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know if I missed something there. Do you know what I mean? Because like when you're watching something and if you slightly take your eye off the ball and then the whole scene happens, you're like, sorry, where did this come from? That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, like she just followed him. She saw that how he was with his family. She wanted to know why they would ask him different names, called him different names. And then all of a sudden she's like coming into his bedroom late at night, talking about, do you want me to leave?
Yeah. That one's fair.
Yeah, we're kids in university. Yeah. But so I don't know. I'm still looking forward to it. I guess there's episode 8 is coming out next week, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then we'll see. I don't know how many episodes there are in this series, actually, to be fair. Oh, it's actually 8.
Yeah.
It's actually season finale next week.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Kel, we're just talking about Wheel of Time before you disappeared.
Okay, cool.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you understand why them two just started sleeping with each other?
These two again?
You remember?
So,
you remember my man Rand? Is it Rand? The guy, the East Asian looking guy.
Lan Mojagaran.
Yeah, and then you remember
Naivi.
Yeah. Remember, she just went to her room and she just went to his room and then she was like, why did they call you a different name? And then he started to explain and then she saw his body and she was like, oh yeah, she just said, I'm not going home kind of thing.
Nah.
Oh, you didn't watch the program.
Were you sleeping?
No, I did, but I can't.
It's a very hard program to follow, man.
Yeah, because Hawkeye, it's last week. Like I can't. But yeah.
Wheel of Time came out Sunday though, man.
Friday.
No, Friday.
Friday. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, it's the season finale next week anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 8 episodes, man.
Oh shit.
All right. Dopesick.
Yeah, this episode was quite sad, man.
It was. My girl died, man.
Poor Betsy, innit?
She died. That was out of order, man.
But you kind of...
it had to happen. It had to happen. It had to happen. But I felt for him because I feel like the doctor's finally kind of cleaning up, innit?
Yeah, he wants to get his medical license back.
Yeah, and he was trying to get her to clean up as well.
Yeah, that's that phone call. It's like, yeah, Betsy's in heaven now. So that was sad.
Yeah, that was sad. But also, do you not just see how they're getting so many people on their side, how they're just spinning the stories?
Oh,
they're like,
do.
Yeah. Like, especially, like now you have all of the kind of vaccines and stuff coming out, you just think to yourself, like, what the hell is going on right now?
And it's still that they brought in that black label, introducing that black label. So it's like, yeah, let's give you a warning how it could be addictive. But yeah, and that just kind of...
if anything, that strengthened them.
Yeah. Some sort of clause where it's like, okay, well, yeah, now that we put the black label on, that, I suppose it's a choice, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah,
but now you can prescribe it indefinitely.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Yeah. So again, I think that finishes this week as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think it's his final episode.
Yeah.
The People versus Purdue Farmer. So that'd be quite good.
Did you watch it, Rich?
No.
Have you stopped watching it? You given up?
No, I haven't given up. I just missed this episode.
Okay. All right, cool.
Thanks for spoiling it. I'm joking.
All right. Swagger had their season finale. I know none of you watch Swagger, but it's a very good series on Apple TV. You know what? The thing is, it's mad. It's mad. Kel, the maddest thing is, yeah, I actually know that you would actually rate the show. And that's why I think it's such a disrespect that you just said that. But it's cool. All right. Swagger season finale was this week, Apple TV. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I'll ruin it for you. They won the championship. All right. I don't give a fuck. All right. They won. All right. They're the title holders. And now everyone's coming off the Swagger. All right. They're the winners. Yay, them. All right. Before we go into it, we're gonna end on Spider-Man. All right. This week, stuff that's coming out over the Christmas holidays. Things to look out for. Matrix 4 comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I actually went back and I've watched the past 3 Matrixes in 2 days to see if what I remembered as a child, because I liked Matrix 1 as a child, and I thought 2 and 3 was whack. But I watched them back and I still think, no, I don't think they're all right. They're actually all right. So I was going to be really out of order to say they're still whack. But I think I understand why I didn't rate it.
3's the worst. 3's the worst out of them.
It just got from great to worse.
Yeah.
I didn't mind 3. I think maybe because I knew there was going to be a 4th one. But I think what it was is, I think Matrix 1 was very much, okay, it's not to say it was in the real world, because it wasn't, because obviously they were going through both worlds. Yeah?
It was grounded more.
But it was grounded. And then in the second one, you started seeing these kind of things flying about. Yeah. And I was like, I think as a child, I was thinking, what is that? That's not real. I'm not watching this. Yeah. But now.
That's what you meant.
You know, I stopped myself from doing it, yeah, because I realized that it could be taken some way, yeah. So Kel was like, "No, this is what he did," and then he.
No, back in the day, though, when we were younger, that's what we should do.
No, I know. That's what I just did, but I've stopped because I thought it might be offensive. Kel even put his hand there because that's how he used to do it as well.
I don't know where you guys grew up, mate. Not me.
You didn't do that in East London?
You played it.
No, I didn't.
Serious? Merv, nah.
Yeah, everyone done it. Everyone.
What? You trying to tell me in Newham they didn't do that?
No, but Merv said it is.
Newham, mate.
No, that's Newham. But whenever Kel said it, he says Newham.
No, Rich says Newham, not me.
Newham. I'm from Newham.
That's what Rich says.
It's Rich. He says Newham, and he lived there. That's weird. All right, but yeah, Matrix 4, I'm looking forward to it. I may go watch it tomorrow, see what it's about. Couple TV programs that are coming over the Christmas, Around the World in 80 Days, looks quite good.
Do you remember that cartoon back in the day?
Yeah, with Phineas Fogg.
Sick, bro.
Is it Phileas or Willius Fogg?
Phileas.
Phileas or Willius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was the theme song? Who was the theme song, bro?
I have to Google it, bro.
Oh, that was a classic.
It was big. It was big, though.
Yeah, man.
Know this.
Around the World in 80 Days was very big. It was very big.
You know, I keep thinking of Daft Punk, around the world.
Also, Rich, EastEnders. Apparently they're coming on every day. What's the schedule, young man?
Oh, the schedule? I have to read it out. But
you probably don't really. You don't.
No, I'm not. No. To be fair, look, right. The main person I want to die is Grey, and he's not going to die just yet. So
you're deaf, man.
No. I don't remember. I stopped myself from watching EastEnders since April, and obviously he's not dead yet. So I'm forced to catch up on EastEnders. But it is going to be emotional. There's going to be a couple of deaths, people returning following leave of absence. So it's going to be a bit gravy.
Man said since April. Okay, when was the last time you watched EastEnders?
Last year Christmas.
Merv, when's the last time you watched EastEnders?
Probably at some point this year. Maybe that's because someone was watching it.
I don't think I've watched EastEnders in about 5 to 6 years.
Just yeah, exactly. There you go, Merv. I like that. You just don't know what you're missing, mate. It's lovely. No,
it's not.
To be fair, I see some old characters come back, and I thought, do you really need to come back? But anyway, we do it for the love of Christmas.
NoWayHome thing, yeah.
But I will
Yeah,
say
yeah,
EastEnders.
It was segue, innit?
It
Characters
was.
coming back.
This EastEnders, what do you call it though? It's not coming on early because normally it's an early thing. It's not coming on early Christmas Day. I believe it's coming on a later showing, like a 9:45 or something.
9:40, yeah.
9:35 on Christmas. Yeah. Double episode, but then there will be an episode on Boxing Day, which is Sunday. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. All right. Oh, there's going to be a double wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
One might not happen. One might not happen.
Okay.
I never forget that wedding that the bride drowned in the pool. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
That was like,
Roxy.
oh, that was a sick one. That was dramatic, man.
Roxy died.
Roxy and
Yeah,
Sam.
the pool in the swimming
Well,
pool,
both
right?
of them died. What?
Yeah, I think.
Sam's
Sam
sister,
tried-
innit? Sam's
Yeah,
sister.
Sam tried to
both
go
of them
save
died.
him, right? And then
YouTube.
they
Yeah,
both
that's
died.
correct.
Yeah.
All right, on a quick one, yeah. On a quick one, before you get into this, all right. What's your what Christmas EastEnders do you remember?
There's so many, man. Dirty Den getting shot. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I don't even know.
What was the son?
Christmas
The son when he jumped when he fell off
Bradley.
the roof. Bradley fell off the
Bradley.
roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was deep. But I think the one.
Who shot Phil? Was Phil Christmas when they shot Phil?
Phil gets shot every year, man.
No,
No,
was
the
that
main-
Ian? Was it
No,
Ian?
it was in the square when Phil got shot.
That Christmas. Yeah, I remember he got shot. But I remember when Ian got shot by Cindy. Was that Christmas as well? Who shot
What?
Ian? That was going on for a while.
Cindy's his mum, right? Who's Cindy?
No, it's his
that's
ex-wife.
Yeah, his ex-wife.
Oh, Cindy. Yeah, I remember Cindy. Yeah. Is she still alive?
She left.
Maybe.
innit?
Yeah, she's left back. Yeah.
When did Tiffany get one of those? Was that Christmas as well?
Oh
That was,
yes,
that was Christmas.
yeah.
That was Christmas.
Yeah.
But then she didn't actually die on Christmas Day. That's the thing.
No, they tried to make it like last out in it.
Yeah.
Frank Butcher came back Christmas. Jamie Mitchell died. Max Branning came back to EastEnders.
Did Pat died on a Christmas one?
Don't know. Pauline Fowler died underneath a
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
That was outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
They hit
said someone got buried in that little square thing as well.
Max got buried somewhere in it, and he came back. He got buried alive, innit, Max?
They hit Archie in his head with the Queen Vic statue
Oh yeah.
in the pub.
Archie Moon.
Yeah, and then Trevor did that foolishness.
No,
to torment little Mo.
The fire one. That one was a sick episode.
Yeah.
That one was a big episode. He was actually a lunatic. Great actor.
And
I
Max
know
is, what was that? What was it when they revealed what was my man's name? Was it Kat's uncle?
Oh, the
Charlie.
rapist.
Charlie.
Yeah, was it Charlie?
Charlie, yeah.
Or the
Boone.
Boone one. No, Charlie
Boone.
was Boone.
No, no. Boone one is the one that raped her.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one
And
like
Zoe, and that was Zoe.
Zoe, innit?
Mm.
Yeah.
What was it? I am your mom.
Pat,
Was that Christmas?
no.
Was that Christmas
No,
one?
that was,
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was. I think that was Christmas.
Cat Slater, boy.
Now she's banging Phil.
Huh?
Mad.
Phil's,
Yeah.
you know what? No,
They live together,
gunshot.
bruv.
Listen, gunshot salute.
Phil's a
Phil, you
gallus.
know.
Phil's a gallus.
Bruv, Phil has gone through everything, bro.
Always taking over No Way Home.
Bruv, Sharon, Kathy.
Bruv, Denise.
Smashed in. Yeah,
Black girl
smashed in.
Denise got a child of Denise, bro.
Oh yeah.
Gunshot.
You got a child for Denise.
Yeah, they
Gunshot
got a
in the
child,
year. Gunshot in the year.
And they
He's
gave her
got a
for
child for
adoption.
Denise.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I
saying.
haven't watched these things in a long time, boy.
So I'm saying, this is why you have to watch it every Christmas. It's this.
Yeah, I won't know. Has Grant ever
You-
come back?
Grant
Yeah.
came out once, but no, I don't know. When was the last time he came out? I don't know.
That was about 7 years ago, now.
I think I saw that. Yeah, because there's a big hype about it, innit?
And he did nothing.
All right, cool. All right, before we go on Spider-Man, because I see Merv getting frustrated now.
Yeah.
It's quite funny watching him get frustrated. But again, that's the alcohol talking.
Yeah. Blame it out. Yeah, go on.
Is there anything else that you man are looking forward to over the Christmas?
I watched The Witcher.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, so no, I watched.
Season
Yes,
two,
yes.
Well, have you
Oh,
watched
wow,
the whole of
as
the
well.
season already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it as well.
So it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch the first season, so I didn't want to.
Oh, didn't you?
No. It wasn't my
Oh,
program.
okay. Oh, it's not your kind of show. Yeah, it's like,
And the prequel,
It's definitely for you, Rich.
prequel's coming out soon, isn't it, as well?
Is it a prequel? I was sure it was a prequel, or is it? It's a
prequel.
Okay.
Or like
Is it-
how the whole entire Witcher world kind of started, really.
Is it another? Again, is it another like a episodes or is it a film?
Yeah,
another 8
episode,
episodes. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Okay, that was it. Just good.
Yeah.
No,
it's
we
good.
can't go into detail of it.
Yeah.
It's a detailed show. It's like a Harry Potter Lord of the Rings kind of thing where it's detailed in it. So there's no point me and Merv going into it because it's a whole separate show.
Okay,
in
well,
itself.
shout out Mike because I know that was his show.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that leaves me with nowhere to go but on the way home.
No Way Home. Come on.
So,
Come on.
all right.
Oh.
So again, let me do the whole intro. Spider-Man No Way Home came out last week on the 15th of December, last week Wednesday. It was probably the most talked about film. Everyone was looking forward to it. I think it ranked out as one of the, I think it's the third or fourth highest opening.
Second, actually. Second.
At
260 million.
Okay.
I thought it was third.
No, second,
Okay.
right after Endgame.
Okay, I thought there was another one before that. But
Right,
yeah.
no. Merv
No,
splashed all over
it.
Merv has splashed pause all over the gaff, you know. Look at
All
him.
over the gaff. Bruv, no one get the black light out, boy. No one get the black light out. So, all right, Merv, I'm over to you, bruv.
No, why start with Merv?
No, I'll start. Yeah, let me warm up.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Who wants to take it?
Go on, Rich. You're kind of neutral. Go on, Rich. Because you liked it, but you got your qualms
No.
with it.
No. Listen, right? This film gave me everything, innit? It got, listen, from beginning, like the first 15 minutes, I don't know, the first 15 minutes, I was just overwhelmed. There was so much happening. I was just like, I was looking around in the cinema. If anyone was experiencing this kind of overwhelming that I was feeling. No, honestly.
Euphoria.
I can't lie to you. I'm so upset I watched it by myself. I needed to watch it with someone that likes Spider-Man just as much as I do, innit? Because there's bits I was like looking left or right and no one's next to me.
Yeah.
And the cinema the crowd that I was with was so dead. Like,
I will say this. Just on the back of what you said,
yeah.
I went to watch it twice.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first time I watched it with little one,
yeah.
and we went to Finchley, and the people in cinema were on it.
Yeah.
So, like, I won't talk about the first reveal, the
Yeah.
catch, but that first reveal, the whole crowd went and started clapping. Yeah. I was like, okay, I feel this energy.
Yeah.
I went and watched it today, bruv. The reveal happens, the same catch,
Yeah.
bruv. Silence. It was like a pin drop. Like every little thing that came out, like, oh my god, moment.
Yeah. You're
Nothing.
just looking around, everyone's just like,
And I realized that it does make a difference when you go to cinema.
Yeah.
You need to be in an environment where
yeah.
everyone is on it.
Yeah.
I agree with Rich though. The first 15 minutes, I was like, what? I was like, there's too much going on. There's too much action. Like I was gobsmacked. Like, what the hell? Like I was like, no. This is happening too early.
Can we just talk about the first reveal, please? Because I was not.
Go for it.
I wasn't expecting that so early. I know. In fact, I didn't expect that at all.
Daredevil.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was going to be in there.
And the thing is, the moment I saw the cane, yeah, I thought, no way, yeah.
Gunshot. I was just him. I done a gunshot.
I was just like,
gunshot.
I was like,
Straight from Northwest.
Straight.
Like that was because we knew that he was coming back to the MCU in some capacity, but
I didn't think he'll be in
yeah, you were probably thinking a series maybe or just some films down the line, but it was just underneath our noses the whole time.
Yeah, it was perfect. And like what Nate said, the crowd was. I was sitting with adults, not saying I'm not adult.
Yeah.
I was sitting with older people, and the youngers were at the bottom. And they went, oh! And I went, oh, as well.
And that's the thing. He didn't even need to be Daredevil in it. It's just that's what I'm saying. The same feeling. I thought, wait, just after seeing Wilson Fisk as well in Hawkeye, and then you're seeing Matt Murdock, you're like, yes, like this is happening.
I was like, okay,
they're coming in slowly but surely.
Yeah, the cinema that I was in, I was hearing whispers when he came to the scene. I was like, gunshot. I was loud, yeah. But like I was hearing whispers like and it wasn't too sure. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah. Imagine how it must feel like for someone that just doesn't know that. Like they're missing out on life, bro.
Well,
Trust
yeah.
me.
That's what I had to say to Ed. Ed, that's Daredevil. That's Daredevil. He's like, who? I said, don't worry about it. Like, you know what I said? I was like, don't worry about it. But like, I want you to be a gas like me.
Yeah, yeah, man. That
was sick. That was a sick reveal. Like I said, the first 15 to it, I was like, oh my gosh, come on, this is sick. Obviously, there was a few corny parts where he's trying to save the that woman in the car, like the lecturer or whatever, the whatever. That was a corny part. But apart from that, you know what I mean? It was a good 15, 20 minutes, 100%.
But speaking of which, though, in that 15, 20 minutes, because basically, like, obviously it's following off the back of Far From Home, where his identity was revealed and he was supposed to have killed Quentin Beck.
Yeah.
Don't you think that part just skimmed over quite quickly? Because I'm still thinking, what's happening with this court case? Like, is he going to be charged with the murder or not? Do you know what I mean? But I think they did sort of just, okay, well, they realized what it was and but I didn't really get
that part wasn't explained. Yeah, that part wasn't explained well at all.
Well, they said he bust case, isn't it? That's what.
Yeah. I don't know if I just missed that or it just happened really quickly.
No, Daredevil said you don't need to worry about it with bust case.
Okay.
He said I'm a good lawyer.
It happened very quickly.
Yeah, he said I'm a good lawyer, but he said to my man, you might need to lawyer up.
Yeah, it happened very quickly because I was expecting more from like that's not. I thought obviously, that's going to happen. It's going to be quite tightly closed with the him wishing that no one knew that he was Spider-Man.
I think it's more. I guess it was more about the witch hunt for Spider-Man as opposed to the law going after Spider-Man.
True. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's the euphoria and all the people around him that's kind of like Spider-Man and throwing bricks through windows and all those kind of things, as opposed to the law trying to get Spider-Man. Yeah,
and you get his teachers are like, no, you can do anything. You can run through the walls, you can swing or crawl on the walls.
Yeah.
That guy,
the black guy's sick, like, no, nah, man, you're
I know what you did. I know what you did.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah. I thought
it was a little bit out of order. They all got obviously rejected for the MIT applications, but obviously that leads him to go to the Sanctum to go and speak to Doctor Strange to try and just see if he can remove the thing in it, like to make people forget. And then obviously that's a little bit funny because obviously Wong is now
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah. And like
because of that 5-year clause, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
you can see there's a little bitchiness.
You got there for a technicality, isn't it? Yeah.
So that's a little bit comical. But then obviously he does the spell, and at first you're thinking, he says, don't interrupt me, he's doing the spell, which was interesting for me because I thought, because in the trailer, it looks like he did it too easily. Like I almost thought like
he did it on purpose.
Yeah. But you could see that maybe he wasn't doing it on purpose. He was just trying to be like, just trying to help him out in it.
Yeah.
And then obviously he kept interrupting him when he kept on doing the spell.
Do you know?
No, go ahead.
No, someone said it was quite funny actually. Like, just do the spell, don't interrupt him, and go basically and tell Ned and MJ and the people that you want to tell that you're Spider-Man, just go and tell them afterwards, isn't it? Like rather than complicate. But obviously that's what I like about it because he's a child still, isn't he? He thinks like a child, he acts like one, and he's just a bit too impulsive, and he doesn't think. Yeah, straight.
That's one of my positives and negatives about him. Because I feel like sometimes he's a little bit flash-like.
That's why I said in the group earlier, I know why that Kel didn't like it because I said to myself, this was a flash moment.
Flash. A lot of it reminded me of CW Flash.
But at least Peter Parker's still in high school. Do you know what I mean? Flash is a grown man, bro.
But I
don't get watched no more.
Peter Parker is in high school, but you know better. He's part of the Avengers. You're seasoned. You're seasoned hero, bro. He's seasoned, bro. I went to space. I fought Thanos.
Flash is basically he's a speedster, isn't it? He knows about the time, so he knows about the consequences of messing with time and time again. No pun intended.
No, but
anyway, we don't care about Flash. This is MCU, man.
All right.
Piss off, Barry.
Right. So then, obviously,
new season's out.
I forget that.
He then starts.
5 episodes into.
He's attacked on the bridge by Otto Octavius.
Yeah, that
which was
it.
which was quite good. I thought that was good. Like it was
Yeah,
nice.
it was a good scene. It was a good
Do you know
scene.
what? I didn't know that he was the age. You know,
Sorry?
like,
Oh, is it?
yeah, the actual actor Alfred Molina, he was the age throughout the whole film.
Because I did
De-aged.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like what they did with when they
Oh.
did with the
Yeah,
Al
with
Pacino
Michael.
and that,
Yeah.
where they tried
Oh,
to make
really?
him younger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The way they did the Asian technology, I suppose with Disney's budget, where they smashed it, because I didn't notice that at all. I thought his face is a bit like he looks cleen, but I didn't actually.
I thought he dyed his hair and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought he looked hella. I thought, right, you've got the same actor from the first film,
Yeah,
but
20 years ago,
looking
right?
like the same actor from the first film.
The way I see him, I thought, oh, he's putting a few pounds, whatever it is, and I thought, okay, cool, still look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously he got done through the bridge, and then it was interesting, like to see the nanotechnology.
Yeah.
When he started to take control of my man's with
the tentacles, isn't it?
The tentacles.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny because they kept on like throughout the thing, they kept calling him an octopus.
Yeah,
even our mate.
It's got his name in it.
Yeah, she like, do you want salted water?
It's got water or salt water.
That was funny.
That was
funny.
Yeah.
And then obviously they go back to the sanctuary, and then they start kind of. Doctor Strange says, "Look, you messed up the whole spell. You need to go and collect all these people in it."
Yeah, and obviously, Green Goblin come out as well at the same time on the bridge, in it. But he got away.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't get away. They just kind of zapped them back to the sanctuary.
And I thought it was also because you don't get to see what's his name either. Sheg, what was the one who looks like they kept on calling him not a dinosaur? What does he look like?
Oh, Lizard.
Lizard,
Yeah. He was just there ready, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be nice to kind of see how they got him, what have you.
Yeah.
And then he starts going off and he starts trying to go and find out where all of the other people are.
Yeah.
That's kind of the concept of the film.
Yeah.
But to be fair, don't you think he rounded them up pretty quickly, didn't he?
But you know what? Considering the film's 2.5 hours long,
that's
there was a lot.
Exactly. That's the first 15 to 20 minutes was like
it's
a lot happened.
Yeah.
A lot happened. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you got Electro as well and Sandman. Like it was weird though with Sandman because obviously he was just sand throughout the whole thing rather than actual.
Do you know why? I don't think the actor was actually in the film.
No, he wasn't. His voice was. It was still his voice. But I think it's one of the ones where it's like they probably didn't need him physically to be there. Do you know what I mean? And I think the images at the end, they just used footage from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, and I thought that with the Lizard as well.
Yeah, because they didn't really. Because there were similarities with at the end of the film where I thought, no, this looks like Spider-Man, the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and they smashed the villains though because I guess I thought they would just be like little cameos, and there's going to probably be a more current villain in the actual MCU one, but all of them played a massive part in there, isn't it? Like it wasn't just like a case of something's happened, they've all come out, he's had to fight them, and they go back in, and then he fights, I don't know, like another big bad or something. Like they were, when you think about it, the main villain really was Green Goblin, and that was sick because like he was the first Spider-Man villain on screen, and now he's the latest one. So that was a nice callback to that.
No, and I've
shout out William Dafoe, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I think he did it when he put on when he
was
put on
the age
voice
as well, right? I'm sure it was
I don't think he would. No, he wasn't.
I think that's him.
Yeah, he wasn't de-aged. But yeah, that obviously they must have got paid bucks in it, all of them, to come back. But I reckon they would have just done that for free. They proper put like the way they were acting, like they literally just came off the set of their old films. Like this is just like riding a bike to them. Do you know what I mean? Like
Jamie Foxx. What do you think about Jamie Foxx's performance?
He improved. He improved
much better.
Yeah,
much better.
And I think, and just the fact that he was in another universe is almost like we kind of get away with slightly rebooting your character a little bit, because he was just a bit like he was just electric and all that, and he was just corny but he was more. I felt like he was more Jamie Foxx, just being Electro rather than
being acting
as someone else. Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man. There was no humor. There was no. He was straight. Yeah. Once he changed, it was a different But this one, he's like you said, he's more Jamie Foxx. Like he's got humor.
Like just the little quips, and it's like, "There's your Legos on the table." Like,
yeah.
Like even
And the tree part, because it's just a tree, man. It's just a tree.
So now I was just gonna go back to the scene where Spider-Man had a fight with Doctor Strange, and with the box, taking a box away instead of pressing it. But I just don't.
Thank you, Rich.
I wasn't convinced.
But when he done the out of body experience thing,
that as well. But yeah,
but just the whole thing.
How do you defeat
in the mirror
Doctor Strange in Doctor Strange's world?
Mathematics, bro.
It's maths.
No. Don't forget, right. Peter Parker is a boy genius, isn't it? Mathematics, science, and all of that, and it basically explained it in the fight.
I know he explained it.
Yeah.
But that's Doctor Strange's world.
We can't accept that.
But no, look. Even Thor said it in his movie. Like science and magic, there's a thin line between like it doesn't necessarily mean that one is necessarily greater than the other.
Peter Parker's not a scientist.
He's a scientist, bro.
In what way?
That's the whole.
No.
He's not a scientist. He's not a scientist.
I will FedEx you a Spider-Man book now, bro.
He's going
to I'm talking about in this film.
Well, what's the right? He's not a qualified scientist, but he's
a boy genius.
Iron Man made his suit for him. Iron Man gave him all the tools that he has. Iron Man done it for him.
No, remember he
made his web shooters. Like, remember he had the old suit. Yeah, and he made goggles. So
very amateurish.
All right, you're telling me a 15-year-old boy, like he was probably 14 at the time.
No, I know he's got intelligence. But he was not a scientist, bro.
But you don't need to be a scientist to figure out that mathematics, bro.
Look, man, he left Doctor Strange dangling. Where was he left dangling?
In the mirror bit.
In these little whatever he does.
Do you understand that Doctor Strange
or something like that?
Do you understand Doctor Strange's level of?
Yeah, but you've also got to remember, like Doctor Strange does things. Like Doctor Strange might allow things to happen because he knows what the ultimate outcome is going to be.
No, I don't think so. I think he just got outsmarted.
Nah,
he got outsmarted.
To be fair, I can't accept that.
I can't accept that.
Spider-Man.
But why?
Exactly.
But
Spider-Boy.
But Doctor Strange is not. He's not like the ultimate. Like he can.
No, but just Doctor Strange.
Hold on a second, Rich. He's not the ultimate. Doctor Strange was the one that figured out how to defeat Thanos.
Because he's got the time to minute. He saw multiple realities, isn't it?
Doctor Strange was the whole point. Like he was the reason. Like he was the whole reason for it.
He wasn't.
Do you understand?
He wasn't the reason for it. He didn't do anything. He just gave him the stone.
He gave him the stone, and
after doing 6 million times, going in the past.
Million. But look,
but he gave him the stone. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
I'm not disputing Doctor Strange's magnificence.
Are you not serious?
Are you
serious?
No, Doctor. Okay, no. All right, I'm going to say Doctor Strange didn't do anything. He gave him the stone.
All right,
because of the possibilities of everything happening after.
And he saw all the possibilities.
He figured it out in a split second. He managed to figure it out. What is the best possibility for the human race?
But that was in magic.
But magic is not something that he done the magic. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Magic.
He done the magic. He produced that magic.
And along with the time stone. Along
with the time stone, yes. But even I can have the time stone. I don't have to use it. He knows he figured it all out. Like he's not no little. He's not no any magician.
He isn't the reason why they beat Thanos though.
No, it's heavily the reason why they beat Thanos.
What do you mean?
No, he's not the reason. He's not the reason.
He's not the only reason.
He figured out
without him,
over the 14 million paths that was there. He said this is the only one that will defeat Thanos.
By me giving him the only one. Stone.
And if you remember, there was a scene in the
but Doctor Strange didn't do anything.
Listen, there was a scene in the end game when Iron Man looked at Doctor Strange and he nodded. Doctor Strange nodded, said it's what I've just done is correct.
It's not what I've just done, but I would say Doctor Strange didn't pick the final blow. He didn't do anything that made it happen.
Because he said this is the only path that you guys can take.
He's like the Oracle, but
Right,
the Oracle don't do nothing. The Oracle just says this is what it is, but it's about choice.
Look, we're getting off the
I can't
topic.
believe
We're
I'm
getting
hearing
off the
it. I can't
point.
believe I'm
But the
hearing
point is that there's science versus magic, and there's none of them are exclusively mutually beneficial than the other. Basically, Peter done it because he outsmarted him. Simple as, isn't it? I don't think that's impossible. Don't matter how powerful. Like if you're going to say that, look, someone can be super powerful and intelligent, but there's always going to be a flaw in their genius.
Even the whole what you mentioned at the start, he took his soul out of his body. How's his body still trying to?
Because he's got spider sense. His body has spider sense.
He's done spider sense.
It was spider sense. He didn't do anything.
Bro, what films you been watching, man? Come on.
No, that was spider sense. That was spider sense.
Yeah, it was spider sense.
He was
the body of no soul.
Because
the spider sense is saying is the body. It's the body.
But his body was still working, isn't it? His body was still working, bro.
And so that's why his body was doing the movement. It was spidey sense.
But Rich is on our side, man. He's
I'm not on your side.
Come to us. Well, you're silent because you got nothing.
No, I'm not on anyone's side,
but
but it was a spidey
no.
sense. That's why his body was moving.
Okay, the spider sense, I don't get that.
We got the
Just
Christmas jump as well.
That
right?
whole scene, that scene, I wasn't a fan of it. I just didn't. It was pretty easy for Spider-Man to get that box and go. It was pretty easy.
I don't think it was easy. I think the site it's blatantly there. The science is there. Like you're refusing to get the science of it.
Merv, you're telling me that Spider-Man can grab the box, and run away, and Doctor Strange can't do nothing about it.
Look,
He can just do one click of finger and grab the box and say shut up and shut him and put him in some next world. He can do it easily.
Doctor Strange ain't invincible. He's not flawless.
But he's not invisible, but he can defeat Spider. He can defeat Peter Parker easily. He can just do anything to that box and say, Peter, shut up, into a next world or into a next country on the top of a pyramid. Put him there and deal with it easily.
But he didn't.
Doctor Strange.
He didn't.
No,
but this is why me and Rich are finding it hard to take that scene in, because we all know how powerful Doctor Strange is. We all know his capabilities.
This is
Peter Parker swinging on a web. Peter Parker swinging on a web and trying to escape and blah blah. It doesn't make no sense.
No, but he did. He used maths. He made it into the pipe. You saw him.
I'm talking about when he first took the box. When he first took the box, there's no way he's swinging around and Doctor Strange trying to grab him and put him through little hoops. And no, give me the box. You vanish.
Yeah, but that's Doctor Strange. That's his brethren.
But I get it. It's the film. They have to make it look whatever.
It's Doctor Strange's brethren. They're brethren, isn't it? So
I'm not saying kill him. I don't see Doctor Strange to kill him. I'm not saying that. But Doctor Strange could easily get that box back and send Peter somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Easily. We've seen him do it.
Man said they're brethren, you know.
They are brethren.
Man's almost destroying the whole place.
Rich, even if they are brethren, I'm not saying Doctor Strange to kill him or injure him or hurt him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he can just get the box easily and transport him somewhere and say, shut up, Peter, and deal with the matter. Like, that's Doctor Strange is that guy.
Let's agree to disagree, because there's so much more we have to talk about this film.
All right, cool. Move on. Aunt May, go on.
You say Aunt May? Yeah, go on.
First of all, the disrespect. How can you just call your Aunt May? I don't get this disrespect that's going on. May. That's your auntie, yeah? Call her Auntie May or Aunt May.
The others called her Aunt May in the other films, isn't it?
Yeah, then all of a sudden she's May.
Let's talk about May, or Aunt May. She was one of my issues of the film. Like, because you know what it is, yeah? I know she's supposed to die eventually in Spider-Man comics anyway. That's a given. But I think she died too early. Do you know what I mean? I think Peter should have been a lot older when she died. And I don't. This is what I can't stand in it when they make side characters heroes. Like it's almost like they feel like we're not giving them too much to do, so let's just make them do some heroic act or get them involved in the battle scenes. And I just don't like that. Like, because she had no business just running and trying to beat up what's his name? Green Goblin. Like, there was no need for that. Fair enough. I get maybe okay, she died a bit early. Fair enough, and I get how she died.
Rich, what scene was you crying at, Rich?
Well, I think there was 2 scenes.
He cried twice.
I had a tear in my eye. Do you know what? Some woman next to me was crying, innit?
Oh,
yeah.
No, that scene was big. That scene, they've done that very well, though.
I thought they did it awfully.
Awful.
You know why? I felt that they didn't show May enough respect. I think they killed May and it didn't affect Peter. Peter was moving on like it was like, at that moment there, Peter, apart from the fact that he was a little bit upset, like, oh, look at me. I was thinking, what? Your aunt just died. I don't understand why you're not why you're not upset about this. And I just felt, he wasn't. He was angry. And later on, he was angry.
Yeah.
But he wasn't upset about it. He had like just come to terms about it. Like, okay, this is what happened. It's fine, on. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All those fence outside machine guns should have got licked up.
Like Spider-Man should have been moving like a savage.
Well, and he did against the Green Goblin.
Yeah, but that was afterwards.
That was way afterwards.
And then also, even as a film, like you made May die, and in the next scenes, you brought back people. And we'll go back into that in a minute, yeah? But you brought back people. So that emotion that the person sat next to you was crying, within 30 seconds, she was happy again. And I just felt like they didn't let that resonate enough.
I think especially when it comes to film and TV, depending on if you do time jobs or anything like that, but sometimes in the moment when you've got a job to do, you have to you have to hold it in, innit? Like
May could have died anyway then. Like I don't think it even needs to be Goblin that killed her. And we never even saw no one take the final blow. We don't even know how she died really.
And you know what I did put away about May's death?
The glider stabbed her, innit? When it came crashing through the
it was the bomb.
His glider. No, his glider.
The glider. Yeah.
But then she got up and she was all right, and then like
she didn't realize, didn't it?
I know. And then she
touched.
Then she touched the back. She's like, oh, I gotta sit down. It's okay. Look at me, Peter. Look at me. And all of a sudden, it's because of me. It's because of me.
Respect, you know?
No, it's because of me that you didn't just send these people home, because I taught you to have a moral compass. And now, although they're supposed to die, we're going to try and save them. It's because of May.
Well, you know what it is? Aunt May is basically Uncle Ben in this film.
No, I know. But, you know, my thing is, I just feel like we've gone a whole new way. Like, let's just, like, even the fact that you broke up with Happy, why you might as well stayed with Happy, bro.
I thought no way about her death. No emotional, nothing. I didn't, not one. My eyes were drier than the desert, bro.
I feel like it was emotional, but I think it was
Peter's fault. I didn't care. It was Peter's fault.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
That's when I felt like Peter's a bit like Flash. We're not going to talk about it again. But that's why I feel he's a little bit like Flash.
Yeah.
Again, to be fair, I obviously didn't want her to die, but to me, she won't be missed. She won't be missed.
I just think now he's by himself. I think like what's that about? But it is what it is. We'll keep it moving. I just felt they could have given May a bit more respect though.
So they because they really made her a character in the first two, in all the films actually. But I just felt I don't have a problem with her dying in the middle of battle, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like the way.
I'd have preferred her to be in the house. The house blew up by accident, and then like he then goes on a vengeance thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, something along those lines.
I would like to just see him, like they said, the social, like show some emotion in regards to your aunt just died, like
I'm sure.
Go on a militant vibe for a few minutes or something. Do you know what I mean? Then, you know, someone taking him away or whatever. And you know, and the friends, man, like. They annoy me. This film. They annoy me. This film.
That's another thing to say. I do like Zendaya as MJ, like the thing on it, but I feel like throughout the whole of the films, like I feel like her character in the first film was a waste of time. She was just kind of. I'm not saying that she can't be like weird and stuff or socially awkward, but I reckon they should have done a lot more with her in the first film to sort of set up that relationship between her and Peter, because I mean, you kind of get little hints of it as well, but it's like you go from the third film just being just socially awkward. Second film, all of a sudden, like Peter's just probably into her, and then third film, like, and as well, like you literally found out straight away more or less he was Spider-Man, and then you're just going on Spider-Man adventures with him.
Yeah,
it's like as I'm saying, it's two in like the side characters. I feel like they just can't be side characters and have some interesting moments with them. But when it comes to battle time, just stay out of it, isn't it?
Stay out of it. Yeah. Stay out of it. You got no place. And giving that guy the thing already. I'm like, hey.
But the thing is, I know Ned's supposed to be a hobgoblin, some version of a hobgoblin in the comics.
Oh, is
I didn't know that.
Is it?
Yeah, he's supposed to be one of the hobgoblins, isn't it? So that's why I kept saying, like, you know, Pete, I'm never gonna like turn against you, because that's what they're referring to. Because he's going to be a I don't know if this version is going to be a hobgoblin, but he does become one in the comics, isn't it? So that's why I was quite surprised when
I liked him in the first two films because he played his position. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly,
he was a good. Do you know what I mean? But this film, he got on my nerves. I couldn't stand it.
I liked him.
They're just too involved all the time.
I don't mind it, but this is why Zendaya, I can never look at her in any other way. Right. Because in this, like, this is how, in every film, this is how I see Zendaya.
She was like
as a child, as a child,
Yeah.
And this is how I see her in every other film. So every other film where I see her acting adult, I just think it's weird, because in my mind, this is you. Like, obviously, she's not 15 years old or whatever, yeah. But in my mind, that's what I'm looking at you as a 15-year-old.
Yeah,
it's deep because both of them, I suppose, Tom Holland and Zendaya. It's like they can both play children and. No, they still look like children. Even Tom Holland still looks like a child. He's 25 and he still looks like a child.
Yeah, they look like a youth.
He's 25, yeah?
Yeah,
he's 25.
Yeah.
They look like youths, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had Zendaya, we had thingy. I did think it's a bit racial that he could do the powers, but that was just me. That was, I'll be honest with you, that was just me. I just thought, hold on.
That didn't come to my mind, you know. But
it came to mind. I was like, wow, why are you saying that? Because he's got the ring, he could do what Wong does. It just, for me, that was me. I said, I'd mix it up a little bit. Look outside the box. But then within the next scenes, obviously we had what we all knew was going to happen was the big reveals. But I guess they weren't big reveals, apart from maybe Andrew Garfield, because they tried to pretend that he wasn't in it, but he was.
Don't let me get hyped, bro. Don't let me get hyped, because that was the bit I had. My eyes were watering, bro. I can't lie to you. My eyes are watering. Bro.
What, when Andrew Garfield came in?
Yeah, because you know what it is, yeah. Because I've watched every interview in it, and he keeps saying, "Look, I'm not Spider-Man. I'm not going to be in it." And I actually got to the point where I was convinced. That he's not going to be Spider-Man. I thought, nah, he's serious. I can see the tone. And even with the bloody spoiler that Rich put on, the thing is that I refuse to engage with you in it. I saw it and I got vexed, bro. You know what you've done. You know exactly what you've done. And you put the
fully geeked, the good fully geeked thing in it.
Like when they all pointing at each other.
Yeah. Like, Rich, why you do that?
I know he was such a bastard, you know. I was going to delete
it. But the thing is, I just assumed, like, I don't know. I just wanted to catch the vibe of everyone and see what everyone is talking.
The thing is, it was obviously we kind of like, there has to be Andrew Garfield in it, but I thought to myself, nah, I don't know, you know, I don't know if they're actually going to bring him in. But it's when they when they'd opened the portal and there's Peter. So in my head, I'm thinking that's Tom Holland straight away.
That's why I thought as well.
But when he turned around and he got closer, and you see the eyes a lot bigger, and the suit was a bit and I thought, please don't. I'm not ready for this yet. I'm not ready for this scene, right? The guy came out here.
No,
bro, I was howling inside my brain, bro. I couldn't. You know why? Yeah, because I can't lie. I feel like Andrew Garfield is. I think all of the Spider-Men are heavy, in a different way.
But bro, I said it's a long time. He's my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's my. And you know, it's his redemption, bro, because he didn't get to do his third film. Like,
yeah,
I think the first film was okay. I think him as a Spider-Man he's the
best.
He's got the quips. Yeah, he's got the humor of Spider-Man that I want to see.
But not in this one, though, Merv. Not in this one.
In this one,
he was a wet blanket. He was a wet blanket. This one.
No.
Are you mad, bro?
His eyes were wet all fucking time. His eyes were wet.
No,
a wet blanket. That's why I was vexed, because he's my favorite Spider-Man. And he was a wet blanket, bro.
But I think they were
I was crying every second. I was like, who is this Andrew, bro? This ain't my Spider-Man.
I think they were
I was
poking fun
fully
at
vexed.
the fact that he's been known to be the unfortunate Spider-Man. Even when they're like, "Oh, you'll be Spider-Man number 3," it's like, come on, like, because technically it should be Spider-Man number 2, really.
Yeah.
I mean, but even just that scene when it's like, "Oh, how do we know you're Spider-Man?" Like, stick to the wall and say you obviously done the hand thing.
Yeah.
And then Ned's mum coming like, "Go and get the cobwebs," isn't it?
Yeah. That part
And
was
the mum
cool.
gave me a joke.
Yeah, that was funny.
I thought like he was gonna get in the corner and like maybe that's like a family thing, like he's a spider. I thought there was gonna be a little reference to that. No, but not like that. But I mean, like like that. Man just
contorting in the corner, like
man just cleaned the web and just like dust himself off. I was like, oh right, okay, that's your people then.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's still. I would actually accept gladly if he was to be Spider-Man again in some capacity. He doesn't look. He's probably about.
He looks older. He looks older. Yeah.
But he don't look that old. Like not compared to my man, who we're going to talk about in a minute.
Andrew Garfield's 38.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
But he doesn't look. He doesn't look 38.
No, he looks quite young. He's still got like, so he could easily still play a Spider-Man, and it was good that well, obviously, come on now, I have to talk about the other reveal. Yeah.
Toby one smashed it. I was so happy.
I was a bit disappointed. You know what it is? I was disappointed about. I thought he was going to come in the suit as well, and he just come in just bold. But I thought, to be fair, does he have to be in a suit? Like,
no, the thing is, he was such a mature one. It's like, I'm the dad. I'm the older brother.
And this is why they smashed it, because I thought if they do come in the film, this is going to be quick 5-minute cameo thing. They're going to do what I thought. So that's what I thought. They played it in. Integral part of the film.
Yeah, 100%.
And not only that as well, they didn't just sort of repeat the same things that they've done in their other films. Their characters actually developed. So obviously you had Andrew Garfield still he got dark in it. He just like, I started to pull my punches and all that because of obviously like Gwen died, didn't it? And then Toby just became like, because at the end of Spider-Man 3, we kind of didn't know that whether he was going to get married to MJ or not. They kind of cancelled. Like he stopped, but obviously said, no, actually we worked things out. So, and he's just the mature, wiser one, in it and stuff. And obviously like making jokes about his back because he had a back problem in real life and in the Spider-Man 2 as well. Like, and and just, but even the part where he saved Zendaya.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That they made them, they made them like redeem themselves. Yeah. So like he saved her because he couldn't save his own.
Yeah.
And they got Toby to stop him from battering the shit out of my man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it was like everyone kind of tried to like redeem themselves almost.
Yeah.
But don't you think that scene? So go on.
No, go on.
Don't you think that scene was quality when they were talking about the spider webs? Not spider webs.
That was sick.
That was
my argument from before. Like, how come Toby he comes out of him, but all the others they have to make a web? Like
that was just a Sam Raimi thing. That was his idea.
Yeah.
I like. Go on.
But guys, like the level of cheese that occurred when the three of them were together.
Was it that part when they started talking? Each had a little.
The cheese.
That weren't cheese, man. That weren't cheese, man.
You see what it was for me? That was like, if you're a Spider-Man fan, like you'll bust over this whole conversation. Like, you'll bust over this whole thing. Like this is you all day. Do you get me? Change my underwear. This is me. Yeah, but I think for moving the MCU universe, I'm not sure it did.
Well, you know what? I slightly think that this film was almost like a love letter to Spider-Man. The whole like from the first film to now, it was a tribute. Because to be fair, the way this film ended, it could possibly, like how Matrix 1 ended, they just flew like it could just end like that, and you don't have to have another MCU Spider-Man film. But I think it's almost like I feel like they had to sort of tie up some loose ends here, and also, again, pave the way for the multiverse. But just because I think this film could have been anything, to be fair. Like, they didn't have to get the multiverse involved.
But it's true, like, none of the Spider-Man films have moved me, like, to say, oh my gosh, this film's amazing. None of the Spider-Man films I've watched,
Apart from
the Amazing Spider-Man, the second one, almost. But
really?
That's the worst one ever. No, you know what? It was the I don't know. I liked that one. I liked it. I just liked it. Me, but I just love that the Amazing Spider-Man 2. This one, I thought this one will get me there. Like, oh my gosh, the Spider-Man film is amazing. Maybe because I saw you man's messages and blah 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 and the splash signs. So I was like, okay. So maybe I had such a high
That's meant to
high
be keep
expectation.
personal, bro.
That's
what happens in our
what
that's GDRP stuff, mate.
bro, what happens in our WhatsApp group stays in our WhatsApp group, bro.
Gosh, man. Breaking the fish. Bro, the bro code, bro.
We're gonna have to talk to him after the project.
So the gas levels was on remarkably high. So maybe I had some in my mind. I just had some high expectation of the film, and because it didn't reach there, it disappointed me. Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong.
Maybe I have to watch it again. When you watched it the second time, was it better or worse, or how did you find it when you watched it the second time?
All right. So I originally, when I watched the first time, I came out and I was gassed. Yeah. And I think I was gassed because I watched it with NJ, to be honest. Yeah. I think that was one of the reasons I was gassed, because like he was gassed about it, like, because I normally never really take him to watch any of the Marvel releases. We normally watch it later on, whether we watch it on like DisneyPlus or Apple TV or whatever it is, whatever we watch it on, yeah, alternative platforms. So we normally watch it like that. So for him to have gone to cinema and for him to be fully into it, like he's 10 now. So I was like, you're 10 now, you can do it, yeah? And it was a 12A, you can watch it for adult or whatever. But like, even like, he was like gassed. He was like, oh my God, Dad, and this is what's happening. And like, sometimes I'm like, shush, man, there's people in the cinema. There's not just us in the cinema. Like, there's other people that want to watch the film, in it. Like, just allow it. Because like, he's properly getting hype. I'm like, no, ends. Relax. So I think that also gassed me to make me feel like it's such a sick film. And then like I've got cousins messaging me and everyone like hyping me up. So that's why I wanted to watch it again, to see if it was me or if it was. I think it's a good film. It's a good MCU film. It's a good Spider-Man film. I think as a film, it's amazing. My one thing was, I didn't know how much it contributed to the whole MCU universe. This could have been a standalone film. It didn't, for me, like, apart from opening the realms of what a multiverse was, I don't know if it kind of contributed to the whole MCU going into phase 4 cycle.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That was my only thing about it. Like, as a film, I think it was sick. It was a good film.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed like the Spider-Man's being in there, all of that. Yeah, it was like an amazing film. It was an amazing viewing experience, and it was very nostalgic to see some of the Sinister Six coming back, and all of that kind of stuff was good. Like, even the fact that Goblin was the main enemy, like the main baddie. I thought, like, raw. I didn't expect that.
And you know, it's the purple. Like, he had that purple thing. So it's like, even then it's like, yeah, you know what you're doing, boy. You know what you're doing.
Like everything about it, like even the way they spin him, like there are times where I think like Spider-Man is stupid. Yeah, like he makes stupid mistakes. But like you said, he's a child, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a child, but he can work out, isn't it?
Yeah. But so that was probably my gripe with the film. As a film, I think it's sick though. Like, I didn't leave there having Black Panther vibes about me though. Do you know what I mean? You know, like how I will go to the depths of the earth to fight for Black Panther. Yeah, I won't go to the depths of the earth to fight for Spider-Man.
Sorry, go on,
Go on, Rick. No, go on.
I think, like what Mo said, they don't have to make another Spider-Man. To me, they'd have topped it. I think the fact that you bring in all the other Spider-Mans from all the previous films, all the other baddies from the previous films, and all into one, I just think this film is top notch. Despite me having my gripes with the film is top notch.
Yeah, it felt like a world event. It felt like a sports game or something, like a final, or like, do you know, that's what it felt like. Because that's what I'm saying. Like you said, Nate, it almost kind of made an excuse just to kind of segue into the multiverse of madness, basically, without having to do all this jazz. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, which brings me to the end of the film, because he's basically obviously just wished everyone to not know he's thing. And to be fair, I like it that way. I think Spider-Man's probably the only superhero out of the MCU things that I want. Someone has to keep a secret identity. I think he's too young to sort of still, everyone knows that I'm Peter Parker. Sort of. I think too many people knew that it was Peter Parker. And I think once he gets a bit older, I know they do that in Civil War, the comics where he reveals that he's been Spider-Man for 15 or age of 15, whatever. But what is weird is that now no one knows who he is. He's kind of now gone to this stage where he's got his own apartment, obviously. And I'm thinking, well, how old are you supposed to be? I know he's obviously going to like, is it MIT? Yeah, MIT.
Well, he shouldn't be going because he didn't get in.
But whatever's happening, this kind of seems like whether he goes to MIT or not, this is now entering the college stages of Peter Parker, isn't it? Where, and it's almost like, well, are you kind of creating like an origin story for you now? Because he's reverted back to not even just his suit that we saw in Homecoming, but he's now made his own suit and he's not got the nanotechnology. So it's kind of like, it's almost like there's a wish just to kind of forget about what happened. Like he basically fought Thanos, and now to just sort of go back to just a normal friendly like Spider-Man with no tech suit or nothing like that is a bit strange to me. So I don't know what they're looking to do with that.
That is weird. But also I think everybody, like what it was, the trick, the magic should have been everyone doesn't know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man,
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be everyone should forget who Peter Parker is.
I know, it's just a bit.
That's what I think was stupid.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't
Peter
like that.
know that Peter Parker isn't Spider-Man. That I think agree with that.
Yeah.
But for all of the friends and stuff that you've had, no one to know who you are anymore. Like who Peter Parker is dumb.
It's just the kick. It's just a like yeah. What he came onto the scene Civil War. So like all of that is just forgotten. It's a bit. It's like I don't understand why they do that. And to be fair, I thought to myself, naturally, Spider-Man has been introduced as an Avenger quite quickly, and fair enough, that's fine. Just stay an Avenger, innit? Like, so I don't know what they're looking to. I know. Tom Holland said he's still going to do more Spider-Man films. So whether it's like, is this going to be a situation where you now go back into Sony? Because I don't know what's happened with the Sony Marvel deal. Are they looking to take him back completely, or MCU going to still?
Well, the CEO of Sony said that there's one more film.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's one more, and I think there's one more solo film, and there's one more crossover.
Oh yeah, there's going to be one more trilogy actually. I think.
Yeah.
Actually. Again, but also bringing us to the mid-credit scene.
So the mid-credit scenes now, where he goes to bar. And sorry, Kel, I remember where I knew the guy was from. The guy's from Ted Lasso. So remember you saying you don't recognize him? I was like, why? And I watched it again, and I was like, oh, he's from Ted Lasso. So with obviously you had Venom, as part of the mid-credit scene, and it still upsets me to this day why fucking people walk out of the cinema. Like I don't understand. Like you get it. Like just sit down now. In Finchley, they did this thing in View. They turn on the light, you know.
That's what they've done as well.
They turn on lights. So everyone got up, and I said, "Why are you doing that?"
In my one as well, turn the light.
In Odeon, they kept the light off, but I was like, "Why is everyone walking them?"
In fact, they had the lights on throughout the whole trailer. I was like, "You're ruining my trailer experience, man."
So mid-credit, we had Venom, Like realistically, Venom, like obviously we know Venom was there because at the end of Venom Carnage 2, he was there, but technically he doesn't know that. I've not watched it yet.
No, to be fair, when I watched the review today, I saw that. I was like, no, like.
Oh, sorry, that's like their post-credit scenes. Sorry, but
so he knows because the wish was everyone that knows who Peter Parker is.
Yeah, but he doesn't know who Peter Parker is.
Well, I haven't seen Venom, but he saw it on the TV, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying. Venom knows who he is.
Yeah.
And obviously, he left a little bit of the what do you call it?
The symbiote.
The symbiote at the end. So I guess that allows Spider-Man to have their own version of Venom.
And I can't lie, I cannot wait for that, because if MCU now have their hands on Venom, they are going to smash him. Yeah, because the Sony had 2 chances to do Venom, and they've just wasted him for me. Like
definitely 100%.
And I think obviously because
you haven't seen the second one though.
Do I even need to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Venom Carnage 2 is all right.
I'm gonna watch it, but it's not like no, like anyway.
Venom Carnage 2 was all right. It was all right.
But basically,
I thought it was all right.
I reckon because obviously like he's supposed to get the suit from Secret Wars, like that's where he obtains the symbiote thing, isn't it? I reckon they're just gonna do a reverse one where maybe Peter Parker might go into space and somehow whether they go to Mexico or not, or I don't know how the symbiote's going to get to him, but it's going to follow him to space, basically. Like people were saying that Flash Thompson actually might go to Mexico because he's just so, and because Flash Thompson's supposed to be a Venom as well at some point.
But the Flash Thompson's in Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's supposed to be Venom. He's supposed to be Venom as well, but I can't imagine that actor
Fully hate him.
Being Venom at all.
Absolute waste actor, bro.
But I don't know how they're gonna do it, but if they put Venom in there, obviously they are going to, clearly. It's an interesting time, man.
I didn't mind Venom when he was in Spider-Man 3.
Bro, it's awful.
I loved
Get
it.
out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Man.
What, when he started doing the walk, bro? I fucking loved it, bro. That was Tobey Maguire in the best part of Spider-Man, bro.
That was Tobey Maguire's end.
No, man, that was his best Spider-Man.
Do you know how much I slew that?
I'm being
And
serious.
then-
That was his
then-
best Spider-Man.
And then the actual Venom was that guy from the 90s show.
Topher Grace.
Oh my God, of course, bro.
Bro, when he did the walk,
That 70s show, by the way.
yeah, that's 70s.
90s show. 70s show, that's it.
And he did the whole like that. I
Oh.
thought that was the best, bro. That was the best Spider-Man 3 ever, bro. I was sick. Which led us on to the post-credit scene, which the post-credit scene to me is just a trailer.
Yeah, it's a trailer. That's the second time they've done that, because they've done that at the end of Captain America, isn't it, for Avengers trailer.
Yeah, I thought it's a bit.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's a trailer, bro. Like, let us just see this. So maybe that's why a lot of people walked out before it came on. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
So, which led us on to Doctor Strange and the
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of
Multiverse
Madness.
of Madness.
I honestly think this film is going to be so baffling. You have to watch it at least 2-3 times.
What, Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit out of control. You'll be a bit baffed.
Yeah, but when we get there.
Yeah, the trailer didn't really let me know what was happening.
Yeah, it was all over. It was a very oddly cut trailer, isn't it? It's just it almost felt like it was just clips just put together. I know that's what a trailer is, but
Like, obviously they showed us that we're gonna have Scarlet back into it,
yeah.
but bar that,
But we knew that anyway. We knew that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mordu? Not is it Mordu? The
the black guy.
Chittibo character. He's back in there, and obviously, Bad Doctor Strange. That must come from What If. So it's all tied in. Yeah.
because I thought Bad Doctor Strange was in this one. Was in
is it?
Spider-Man, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. So I was like,
That's
okay.
what I thought. Because the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I said from the
Yeah,
trailer.
exactly,
It made
yeah.
it look like it was bad.
It was bad. Yeah.
That's what. So in my head, I was like, "Oh my god, this is evil Spider. Like, this is sick." But then when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, it wasn't it."
Yeah.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, because I know we're running on now. People are yawning. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this Spider-Man?
20.
Yeah, that's typical.
And I own
fashion.
that. I own that.
We
Couldn't
know.
wait. You know, I could have.
We know.
20.
Rich.
Now, I'll to be fair, I'll give it.
Just give it a 10 and just still.
No. I give it 8.5. No, because a 10 to me was the end game, innit? It was the whole Thanos saga.
Kel?
6. Yeah, 6.
6 is still above average, so that's good.
Yeah, no, it's above average.
Yeah.
It's above average.
I'll give it a 10. I'll give it a 10 in it. Give it a 10. Right, let me not be silly.
I'd give it a solid 8, maybe even 8.5. I thought it was good. I enjoyed the film. There were things that I didn't agree with, but actually weren't that bad.
I can't believe man gave it a 6. You know, these are.
Yeah, 6, bro.
No, it's still above average, bro. If we said 4, then we have words, isn't it? But it's still above average. Isn't
Is
Yeah.
it though?
Right. It's not a 6. It's not a 6.
Is a 6 above average?
Yeah, look,
6
when you think
is
about five-
average.
5 in the
6
middle.
is
5
average.
5 is average. 5 is average.
No, 4 to 6 is average.
There were 6 on the upper scale of that.
6 is a good average. Like, it's a better average.
I'm giving it respect. That's why I give it a 6 because I respect what they've done.
It's a bit harsh though.
No, it's not harsh.
But-
No,
But obviously, no. But obviously, it's your opinion, and you know.
Yeah, like I've said my grievances with it, you know, and yeah, I stand on it, man, and I'm not budging whatsoever.
Own your
He's
shit.
own it,
And the thing is,
Own
like
your
I said,
shit.
the thing that killed me is that Andrew Garfield was my favorite Spider-Man, and they destroyed him in it, proper destroyed him.
That's destroying.
Man,
But
moving like
I
a
was
wet
all-
blanket.
Bruv, any puppy, bruv.
Didn't you
Anyway.
think?
Why was Andrew Garfield your best Spider-Man? And he had
the way he portrayed Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think
was the closest. Yeah, it was the closest to Toby and Tom Holland. He's the closest to Spider-Man for the animations and for what I know Spider-Man to be. He's the closest to. That's why I like him so much.
Well, he had the shittest Spider-Man trilogy. If he didn't have.
He only had 2 on.
No, obviously he didn't have the trilogy.
The first one I thought was okay, and I liked the second one. I liked it. I liked them both.
I think at the time, Kel, I think you told me that it was shit. You know.
No. I said no. I said all Spider-Man films are rubbish. I said that.
No. At the time, I think you told me because I told you I'd never watched the one with Jamie Foxx in, and I think you told me not to watch it.
Nah, not me.
I feel like you did, man. I feel like
no, not me.
I'm pretty sure it was you, bro.
I remember the conversation. I said all of them. I said Spider-Man films. Yeah, no one has impressed me. But out of a bad batch, these two are the best out of a bad batch. That's what I said. I remember that. Don't try and misquote me, brother.
No. Just cool because it was a long time ago, bro. This is just after the film. This is before the pod. You get me? This is years ago. All right, cool. But guys, before we finish, I'd like to have a toast, please.
Oh shit, man, done. But yeah, hold on, 1 second. Sorry.
Don't pour yourself another one, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't holding this any much longer.
All right, I'd like to wish the man them Merry Christmas.
Merry
Have a
Christmas,
prosperous
Merry
new year
Christmas.
to all
Yeah,
the
man.
listeners, the followers, subscribers. Merry Christmas, guys. It's been amazing. This is season 3, episode 122. Guys, love for the love. I hope you all have a prosperous time. I hope none of you catch the Omicron, but if you do, be safe, be happy, and we will see you in the new year in 2022.
Love, peace, and happiness.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
All right, remember to share, subscribe, like, comment, and all of that good stuff. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.